I believe in the monsters who slay beneath my bed on cradle sheets all the time. I believe reptiles run society. I make money from fallen teeth all the time. And I believe the moon is made of cheese, and I'm a celebrity in due time. But I don't believe that I've ever seen you say a single sentence that's worthy of my attention. Please shut your mouth. You've never said a word that someone's really heard. You shut your mouth. Everyone around just wants you to back down. You think that it's all okay to say the things that are on your brain? Well, I think not. I don't care about your day. Every day you need to explain how it was. And I believe the moon is made of cheese, and I'm a celebrity in due time. But I don't believe that I've ever seen you say a single sentence that's worthy of my attention. So shut your mouth. I know it must seem like I'm being really mean, but trust me when I say I'm doing this for you, so that maybe one day we'll finally agree on what you say. I'm doing this for you. Cause I don't believe that I've ever seen you say a single sentence that's worthy of my attention. My attention, my attention. Please shut your mouth. You've never said a word that someone's really heard. Just shut your mouth. Everyone around just wants you to back down. So shut your mouth.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How we doing? How we doing? We all excited? Oh, what a fucking week. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. See, I've shortened down my starting times because I know some of you have no fucking attention span, and you got a little bit of Intel punk rock. There we go. See, everyone's happy except for me. I'm fucking miserable. It's breaking my brain. Okay. So, housekeeping first. There has been some new information, some bits and pieces, some things got thrown out, but I kind of got interested. Because I was listening to the February the 29th call, and I heard a voice that I was just skipping over, and it was Ephraim's, and I think that's the name. I think that's how we pronounce it. And I was like, that's a very interesting sounding voice that I do not want to listen to. So obviously, with a little bit of help, we're gonna be joined by Gilded to help me through these fucking pieces of shit, bits of information. I thought it would be fun because ostensibly, I'm an internet historian. How fucking gay is that? And I'm like, I want to do some lore. I want to do some history, so I have both some current stuff that's happening, and also for those who may not know everyone's history, I thought we'd bring out little bits of people's history. I thought that might be fun. So we'll have a bit of Leo. I know that people, because the Omnivids just dropped, they're like, the Rosa is like, we're going over the storyline again, and Akumu's video on Jax just came out. So I've got another like Rosa call with Leo. So I thought we'd do that as well. So I thought we'd just go over a couple of things. So this is gonna be a bit more chill. I say that, I really just want to laugh at things that aren't messed up for a change. I will say this, I'm interested to see what's going to happen next. I'm interested to see whether Peaches comes back, because like, people are placing bets. Is she going to come back? Is it going to be a new profile? Is it going to be a whole new persona? I'm interested to see what Leo's next fucking response is going to be. I mean, it hasn't gone well. Actually, one thing I do want to do, and I'm going to do it with Gilded, is I want to have a look at Leo's comment section, because apparently it is a mixture. But yes, thank you everyone for coming in. Also, thank you everyone for the support. We are apparently now monetized. I've been told to say this. I've been forced. We are not monetized. You can now like do the super chatty thing, I think. So that's like an option available to you. As always, liking and subscribing is free. I don't want to make a big deal out of shit, but yeah, I appreciate the support. It's been really nice to get like this fucking shit moving. Anyway, without further like glazing my own ego and you guys, let's do this. Let's do fucking let's do anything. Let's bring in Gilded. Gilded, I'm gonna phone you. There we go. I'm gonna phone you. Just give you a little call. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I'm trying to figure out why Discord is messing up my camera.
Well, that's a question for the ages. I would give you a camera, but I've realized that on my other screen I've left my camera off, so you just kind of have a blank screen of the stream anyway, because I'm bad at this. Rude Fat Crab with $5, apparently. Thank you, buddy. Congratulations on being the first person to super chat to this channel. It's much appreciated. Thank you, dude. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like, it's totally reversing the image. It's crazy.
Well, that's fine. I can flip you on the stream. It's fine. Pop you out. And
See,
give
look at that. See, Gilded Poo's all fucked up. On the
actually,
side.
no, it's actually fine. It's actually fine. It's completely the right way around. You're just having a moment. Are you?
No, I'm not. I swear.
Why'd you sound like a child? You are literally, look, it's the right way around. Everything is fine. You fucking man-child. Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking hell. Right.
I'm being OCD. It's fine. It's okay. All right.
Thank you, Kristen Ark, for $9. Keep yourself safe, second super chat. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Also, Evan with $10. This content sucks. Still don't know what to react to. Sorry, buddy. I saw your message. Third, what the fuck? Chris got cut. Sorry, man. Okay, so, Gilded. We're gonna go through everyone's, but I wanted to give a bit of a lead in, and I wanted to ask a question. Have you ever seen the original Doodle Tones response to Metica? Way back. Okay. Then this...
I know of it. I've been sent it. I just didn't watch it.
I thought... I dug this up because I was going through all Doodle Tonesy stuff, and I saw the name of the video. I was like, God, I wonder if that still exists. It's a video called Kink Shaming is Not My Kink. Oh, yeah, kink shaming is not my fetish. And I thought, fuck it, we'll start there. Because I feel like people are talking about Doodle Tones now because of all this. We'll get into... We are going to look at some of Doodle Tones' response, because it's interesting. Gilded, can you say something for me?
Words and stuff.
Okay, you sound fine. You sound fine. Is he quiet? Sounds fine. Sounds fine to me. I'm fucking there.
I turned myself up on my audio controller. So.
Okay, that would help. You can just shout. It's fine. You're American. We expect that.
I don't yell.
Jesus Christ, don't do that.
Sorry.
Where is my emote, you cunt? Thank you, Hoz, for $2. Brain Dead, thank you for the membership. Thank you, guys. Oh, fuck, this super chat thing was a mistake. I can already tell. Right, okay, let's just get this shit up. So, kink shaming is not my fetish. Now, this video, I'll give a bit of a preamble. Doodle Tone's first bit of internet fame came in the form of being noticed by Metica, as far as I'm aware, during the diaper baby cub porn thing, and to which she wrote this video, made this video as a response. Now, I would play the Jim video, but frankly, Jim is more entertaining than me, and then you'll all leave. So we're just gonna go with that. Thank you again. Thank you, Jonim, for the membership as well. Based. Right, we're going to get into this. You good? You set? You ready?
Yeah, already.
Ed Sheeran and Andrew Santo, Crazy Cola, thank you for the $5.
You're just raking in the cat.
I didn't think this through.
So let me get one of the more fun questions out of the way. What is my sexuality?
Oh, fuck. Why is your audio so low?
I consider myself...
Wait, why?
Why did it make it worse?
Has she been using the same voice changer forever?
Yes! It's exactly the same voice, Gilded! She's never changed! It's been like this for years! Okay, this is uploaded 2 years ago, but if I recall correctly, the original fucking video came out like 15 years ago!
Yeah, I saw the Medicare video. I seen that. But I never watched Doodle's response to it.
Yeah,
so yeah, this is 2016, I think. Yeah, 7 years ago.
Yeah, it's a never-ending stream. This is what I mean when I say it's like coming back and finding out Spider-Man is black. Everything's the same but slightly weird, and now it's run by a weird lion man. Oh my god.
So let me get one of the more fun questions out of the way. What is my sexuality? I consider myself to...
Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Also, I don't... What was going on the internet? Like, this is the precursor. Can you imagine just being like, hey guys, I'd like to start this video with, what's my sexuality, with a picture of a fucking slime girl?
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give two shits about the sexuality of Doodle Tones. I don't know why that was ever a topic of discussion. That's weird.
To be asexual, as sex, I guess you could say, kind of disgusts me to a certain extent, or rather the idea of having it turns me away. However, fetish...
Everybody who says that is a degenerate.
Yeah, I like the fact. Yeah, in Doodle Tones, what's your sexuality? I am asexual, guys. I don't, just ignore the cupboard over there with all the diapers and pornography in it. that's not unrelated.
Ignore the 8-bit porn music it opened with.
She's always been a fucking degenerate. I don't know what to tell you.
Fetishes are things that infinitely fascinate me, as I find it to be interesting to see where the weird of the world begins and how far it goes. I will say there are some I enjoy more than others, certainly though. Now, that said, I know fetishes are not for everyone, and some people may also be turned away or disgusted by them. And on occasion, while browsing art from people I legit think can draw well, who happen to draw fetish art, I will occasionally find people who happen to stumble across these pictures and happen to voice their distaste in the rudest of ways.
Oh, absolute fucking cancer. Oh, interestingly, quickly, I sent this to Gilded so I could show it to you. I went digging on Doodle Tones a little bit, and I found this fucking comment, which I really like. It just made me laugh.
Yeah, same.
So this is a comment on Doodle Tone's profile. I'll just read it to you rather than messing up my screenshot. It's like, have you died yet? Curious given how cancerous you seem to be. And Doodle Tones is just like cat face. That's just... Great response though. Well done, Doodle.
I actually disagree.
Fucking idiot.
I don't think she's cancer. I think she's AIDS.
Is that where we're at? It's incurable. There are no treatments, and the only way to solve it is money.
Yes.
She's still using a voice changer when when she's like in her 20s or something. So the question, I don't know how old Doodle Tones is or how old Doodle Tones was at this time. But yeah, it what's weird about it as well is it's instantly recognizable. Like for anyone who's heard Safi Hypno, whatever the fuck their name is, Hypnotist Safi. There we go. Like they have a really distinctive voice actually. And it's kind of followed them through all their different things. So quite often, the way they get outed is somebody will hear them on a call and go, "Are you Sappho?" It's like, just get a different voice changer. What the fuck are you talking about?
And honestly, that just kind of pisses me off whenever I see it. Which brings me to today's target. Mr. Medicare, some of
Jim mentioned. Oof, we're going way back.
you may know him as the pioneer of commentary. Some of you know him as Jim81Jim or the Internet Aristocrat, someone who helped popularize Gamergate, and likes to just be an overall shitposter. Here's the thing, though. There's only so much you can do.
I think, what better time to bring this up when we're just entering Gamergate 2 Electro Boogaloo? I'm so happy. I'm so happy that the 5th time we've done Gamergate 2, it's apparently now taking off.
I thought you were gonna say what a great time to bring this up. You know, Doodle Tones being cancer and Medicare having it.
I disavow that statement. Jim, get better. Jim, I'll buy another hoodie. I'll buy another hoodie, buddy. Just get better.
With wanting to roast someone before it begins to feel dirty. And this is where the following video comes in, as Mr. Medicare started a new series called Deviant Is, or Deviants, where he looks at fetishes posted on DeviantArt and roasts the shit out of them in a Let's Riff style video. But he still brings up points against these fetishes, so I feel this can still be covered in a video, as I feel the way he went about this video left a rather sour taste in my mouth.
Welcome one and all to the 8th episode of Tumblr. Wait a minute. This isn't Tumblrisms, this is Deviants. The first episode to be exact. This is...
Do you know what's really interesting about the fact that they use this clip? For no good reason, does exactly the same thing. This is the starting point of his video as well. I just thought that was interesting. It's almost like they might have been colluding a little bit. I don't fucking know.
Pump me up. And that's not a euphemism. That is not a euphemism for being excited. You may be asking yourself, as you slowly unzip your pants because you know what's coming, Jim, why would we be looking at DeviantArt? And what could Pump Me Up possibly refer to? Well, it refers to inflation. And I'm not talking about the monetary kind. I'm talking about a very special kind of inflation that's only found in the minds of degenerate motherfuckers.
Degenerate. Having lost the physical, mental, or
Oh my God.
is considered normal.
I love this response video. It's been so long since I've seen it. Actually, I think we need to go to Google and have a little look at what degenerate means. Do you think you're using that word correctly, Jimbo?
Efrom does the same shit, by the way. Spoiler, like to this day.
Yeah, I fucking hate this shit.
Undesirable, showing evidence of decline. You know what this implies, Jim? You're implying these people have a declining sense of morality. You're implying these people are near immoral, which is a wonderful thing to imply when you're referring to people who express a fetish in a safe way, minus one example that you do bring up later in the video. But still, that's one...
You're calling these people degenerates. You know, that guy is a degenerate, but one of the other ones are fine.
I don't know what to say. I'm just in awe.
Okay, the one thing I will say is, can you see how little this shit has changed in like 15 years? Can you see why I've got so fascinated so quickly? It's exactly the same shit over and over again. This community is the flat circle of history that is just it's tormented me over time. Fuck, is this my magnum opus? Can I like write a note after this and just disappear into the ocean? Fuck. Oh.
An example, yet you're sitting here generalizing a whole group of people who are into this by calling them immoral. Already, you're showing me how much you are ready to mock people people just because they love the idea of being inflated like a balloon.
Now, if you were to go on to DeviantArt and just do a search, you would get 139,008 results for inflation, along with the knowledge that God is dead.
Actually, with the safe filter on, you
Right?
just get under 100,000 results. But let's increase the numbers a bit and make it seem like it's a
With the safe filter on, you still get 100,000 results. That means there's, that's
Can I point
not
something out
better.
real quick?
Sure. Go ahead.
I gotta point this out. Okay, all these people have DeviantArt accounts. Okay,
Yeah.
Lio Convoy has a DeviantArt account. Hopeless Peaches has a DeviantArt account. Well, I don't know if she still does, but all these people have them. Do you know why they go through the autistic effort to dig through likes and follows and all of that shit? It's because they know that site is degenerate as fuck. Thus the name Deviant, and because they know that, and they have accounts there anyway. Like, they know this, have accounts there anyway, and have to go through the effort to dig through people's likes and follows to justify complaining about them. Because they can't just complain that they're on that site to begin with. Which, spicy take, you shouldn't be on that site to begin with.
I mean, I've got a place in my heart for DeviantArt just because it's created so much fucking content over the years. I mean, can you imagine setting up somewhere that's just like an obvious trap and then people just like walk into it? It's like, I'll drop porn here.
Right? It's glowing.
huge horrifying thing. Also, Jim, you're asking your viewers to go out of their way to do this. You're asking them to go and search for this stuff. A normal browser of DeviantArt will more than likely see this kind of stuff on their newest page, not inflation. This isn't some sort of epidemic, you know.
For an added bonus, make sure to click on that box that says make mature content visible, because you want it to be as awkward as fucking possible when your
Whoa.
parents walk into the room as you're
Sorry.
looking
Hold
at
on.
this.
Again, you're telling
I have a question. Did she mention safe mode? Did she mention that?
Yeah, she did. She was like,
Why did she mention it when he specified mature content like 2 seconds later?
so the mature content visible filter is usually, if you search without, I hate that I know this. If you search without a safe mode, it'll still show you the unsafe images, but it will usually black them out. But if you search with mature content visible, it won't black them out, so you'll have, like, you don't have to click to open them, so it's just that. But yeah, it's
She just made it. She made it sound like he was just doing it wrong, like, and then he specified like afterwards.
I think the thing is, like, Doodletone's argument here, I can analyze for a second, is that, oh, well, most of this stuff is completely harmless, but, you know, inflation fetish art is an inflation. Even if it's safe for work, none of it's really safe for work. It's kind of like Vor stuff.
Yeah.
You could probably make the argument that Vor is safe for work. It's still fucking degenerate, and it's still, like, come on, you're still looking at Vor. So, yeah, safe mode isn't really safe. Nothing on DeviantArt is safe. Just protect yourselves.
them to go out of
Stuff
their
from
way
whatever
to
the
find
fuck
this
this shit
already
is.
makes the whole thing about inflation art flimsy at best. Because DeviantArt tends to filter that stuff to its own corner of the website, so those who do enjoy it and want to see it can find it and enjoy it. I mean, it's their kink after all, not yours. And you going out of your way to find this, to hassle them for this stuff, is almost borderline harassment, Jim.
By simply just scrolling through the results that you get, even with the mature content filter off, you get a good idea of what you're dealing with. Now, a few thoughts are going to cross your head as you're looking through this cornucopia of artistic talent. The first probably being, why on God's earth did I ever search up inflation on DeviantArt? That's going to quickly be followed by a sense of deep, deep shame, and that is how it should be. Another thought that will probably cross your mind as you're looking through this is a bit of awestruck wonder that there are actually people in the world that masturbate to this. No matter how fucked up your fetish is, no matter how embarrassing it may be to you, there is somebody out there that gets turned on by this. So feel a little better
So
about
true.
yourself.
Jim, it's funny how your trash talk
True. Fucking, like, I don't get the inflation art thing. I don't. Does anyone have an inflation fetish? Does anyone feel like explaining why this gets you off?
I mean, Peaches is inflated. Let's ask Lio.
She's not inflated, she's the moon. He's
Can you take
the moon, I apologize. Fuck me. How is this mess got so weird? How is this, do you know, so Doodletones reinserting themselves seems particularly weird, considering that, as far as I'm aware, they have tried to make it very clear that they are not involved at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Repeatedly.
but they have made a response video to Akumu. They have actually gone over stuff. They are making arguments to do with kind of the people attacking Lyo and his calls and the bullying.
They have attacked actually every facet of this drama. not just recently. Like they did a video like I think last year that was a response to a more niche version of this drama. So like they like Doodle Tones on at every facet has in the foreground and the background been directly involved with this drama. Even the second to last video Lyo did, Doodle Tones was directly involved in the calls that were, or in the call that was made in the video Lyo released. So there is no part of this where Doodle Tones is just not involved. That's a lie.
These fucking people, I swear to God. I'm being asked to show Vor Dragon. I cannot explain to what Vor Dragon is. Thank you for the $2. Vor Dragon was a badly drawn MS Paint emote on my Twitch. I didn't draw it, to be fair. I just thought that somebody's shame should be immortalized.
Fucking inflation because you're clearly into inflating your ego.
Now I can't move to reach the air tank. Well, great. Just my luck. The expanding feeling is just too great. I don't really think I want to stop. However, I'm starting to feel pretty full, and now I think I'm going to pop. Well, how about a round of applause for our poet laureate, Master Mindtaker? I can imagine the comments they got on this wonderful piece of art, this expressive piece of literature. They must have been just inundated with people throwing roses at their feet. Like Forest Girl 123 from February 25th, 2013. Haha, this is the funny side I've heard of it. Good one.
Or this comment, clearly praising this, and I quote, creepy fetish girl after saying she died.
I tried to scream, my parents ran to the door, but when they entered, my blood was on the floor. Then she exploded and she died. R.I.P. creepy fetish girl. Wait, what's Doodle's argument here? One.
Or this comment, clearly praising this, and I quote, creepy fetish girl after saying she died afterwards. And that's before this video where people came to her conveniently through your video to basically prod at the flames a little bit more. Yeah, there's people praising the poem, but that's mainly because those people are into that kink and...
Wait, hold on. Are you arguing that Jim directed his audience to to harass a girl to writing a suicide note inflation poem? Oh my God. It never changes. It never fucking changes. Holy shit.
and went out of the way to find people who share that kink. Simply put, they went to find like-minded people that share an interest with them. I mean, would it be wrong for a bunch of sports fans to congregate together and talk about sports? Would it be wrong for two people who think blondes are hot to get together and talk about blonde chicks? Well, I mean, I guess so, because that's normal, huh, Jim?
Do you think that Yoshi gets embarrassed when he poos out eggs in front of Mario? Sorry if that offends anyone, but I thought it was a funny thing. Haha.
Why would someone asking about Yoshi laying eggs offend anyone, first of all? Second, this is a...
What? Why
he was reading the comic! He was reading the fucking, like, text. That's, I just...
Yeah, like, just saying, like, why would this offend anyone? I don't know. Why is half the crap that she cries about offensive to anyone? That's my question. Like, what?
Oh my god, Jim. They just want to blow themselves up like a balloon. Why are you being so mean about this and treating it like it's weird? This is do you know like when I came to find this drama, the first words out of my mouth on hearing Doodle's voice were, how is Doodletone still around? Because like how do you continue on the internet? Doodletones is going to be here until she's 60. She's going to have the same voice like changer thing spoken through a fucking respirator, talking about the same degenerate shit. The only difference is she'll actually be forced to wear diapers, because by that point she'll be fucking incontinent. Holy shit.
Fictional story that's meant to be a little silly. It's obviously meant for the sake of humor. If it wasn't, they'd actually go out of their way to talk about popping. Gee, for a video that wants to focus on riffing, you are sure taking this whole fetish seriously. Try again.
I mean, just look at this beautiful picture, entitled Moonbeam, a character I created named Moonbeam. The The reason behind her giant tummy that makes her look pregnant? Well, you see, she's a young witch that lives inside of a gingerbread mansion. Not a house, a mansion. She lures foolish and usually bratty, never innocent or good travelers into her home to fatten them up, and then turns them into food to eat. Of course, as you can see, that's sort of taken a toll on her figure. Her belly's grown so big for so long now, she's actually beginning to even feel pregnant too. I also wanted to take a shot at drawing a character on the side. Does it look good? Now, I'm not an art critic, but maybe some of my viewers are. If you would be so inclined to visit Master Mindtaker's page and take a look at Moonbeam here, maybe you could leave a comment telling them how good it looks. I'm sure they would enjoy the positive feedback from you.
Fuck you. You are actively telling your viewers, hey, go harass this kid who basically draws inflation because I don't like it. This isn't a term I throw around like that,
Yes.
but you are starting.
I don't think Jim said that. Now, I don't mean to be pedantic, Doodle, but from what I can hear, Jim is saying that he wants artists from his community to go and give their opinions and feedbacks, which is what the person asked for. I think that this is a very uncharitable take from Doodle Tones. Jim's just a nice guy. He's very anti-bully, don't you know?
You're really embracing your inner Ephraim. Right now.
Oh, we'll fucking get to Ephraim.
A lynch mob, Jim. Singling a person out and telling people to target this person's page, and from what I can tell, it hasn't quite gotten out of hand yet, but the fact that you are even suggesting such a thing is legit the scummiest thing that I've heard in a while. If you wanted to riff on the art, that's one thing, but I cannot sit here and enjoy someone who is advocating for cyber harassment. And that's all the rest of this video is, just going page to poke at people and tell his viewers to check these people out in a very snarky, sarcastic manner that really tells me he just wants to start some flames on DeviantArt. I don't wish to know what the future holds for these people just staying to themselves and not hurting a fly, only to get people coming to their page to get kicked in the balls because some guy with 83,000 plus subscribers didn't like the subject matter of their art. It's like if they were legit doing some awful things on DeviantArt, sure, call them out. There are people who legit need calling out. But if all they're doing is going to the one place that'll allow them to actually express themselves to do just that, then at that point you're just another blatant cyberbully. Alright, I won't be making any fancy.
Okay, well, I'm glad that Doodle Tones is against cyberbullying and would never do something like that. Doodle would never be involved in such despicable, dark behavior as cyberbullying. I'm glad. I
Look, I don't take cyberbullying very seriously. There's this beautiful thing that people can use called the block button if it's that big of a deal for them.
listen. Consequences will never be the same. Doodle Tones being a diaper lover, then getting mad at someone making fun of other gross fetishes is so unsurprising to me. They're a freak. Thanks.
Yeah, she blocked me on Twitter.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That's probably for the best. I'm going to be honest with you, buddy. That's probably
That's
probably helping you more than anything else.
I spent like 4 hours adding her in tweets, just calling her a liar in multiple different facets.
Yeah,
until she blocked me.
For fuck's sake. Well, yeah, that's going. Doodle Tones not enjoying someone shitting on someone else. I thought Doodle is like Corn in that aspect and does not care from where shit flows and where it lands as long as the shit flows. Really glad Doodle Tones called out Jim because that shit is hilarious. We wouldn't have Jim roasting these losers. Yeah, I mean it just made things worse. Now, we're gonna watch a Gilded video because Gilded has a video coming out tomorrow. I'm very excited for it. Do you want to tell us a bit about the video tomorrow, buddy?
Yeah, I'm gonna be making fun of Ephraim for like 10 minutes.
Oh well, that sounds fun. That sounds fun.
People are gonna complain that it's too short, but like I don't think Ephraim deserves a 20+ minute video. So.
Oh no, that's fine. A little short video would be nice. But this is your previous one in defense of Kumu.
Yes.
Now this, don't worry. I swear to God, this all ties together. You know, poorly because I just want to laugh at things, but it does tie together. So we'll go for the in defense of Kumu video. We'll give a little bit of an ego stroke. You can react to yourself. I am going to speed you up though.
So as you probably read from the title, I will be responding today to a person that goes by Infromentator.
What kind of stupid name is that?
And ultimately, it'll be in the defense of Kumo. And if you don't know who that is, I will be linking his YouTube account down below. I'm going to announce my bias right up front, because a lot of people will just, in the comment section, call me biased, and, you know, I am a little bit here. Kumo, on multiple occasions, has defended me against nonsensical and insane allegations that don't even make cohesive sense, because
What hard drive? Don't know what you're talking about. No idea. What hard drive? I don't know.
This was recorded the same day I shot the hard drive. By the way, I'm just throwing that out there. Feel somewhat compelled to do the same in turn. He did not ask me to do this video. In fact, he never even told me that fucking Infromentator made the video we'll be responding to here today. I found that on my own, and it's quite a trip. And for further proof of said bias, I even purchased art from Kumo. Now that I think about it, that's like mildly homosexual, but whatever. And another thing that's important to note is Infromentator has made 2 videos on me. I have not made actual responses to them because they're, autistic. One thing that was stated in one of the videos that Infromentator made in response to me was that my chroma key work sucked. Well, he was right. It did, and it still does. That's what he actually looks like. And that's what you're going to see in the background for the rest of the video. I hope you enjoy.
That's so fucking petty.
Yeah. And then this is from his video. I did not write that. I do not use content warnings. I don't do that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with a little content warning. Content warning. Mentions of self-harm. Pictures of self-harm. Couldn't even be bothered to edit that out, could you?
I think it's because I make fun of it. It's never a good start whenever a video opens up with a fucking trigger warning, because there's 2 problems.
Oh, okay. Get me fucking pause Andying you. Okay, no, I get it. Throw some shade, it's fine.
Problems with it. Number 1, it's a virtue signal. Look how good of a person I am, being so considerate of your feelings. I don't want to be responsible for triggering you because I am such a good person. Number 2, more importantly than that, if you're the kind of person that gets triggered from watching a YouTube video, you need to go find your nearest skyscraper and jump off of it.
A couple of days ago, Kumo uploaded a video regarding the drama related to a girl typing his name into her
It's a good look, buddy.
I don't give a shit.
thigh. At the end of said video, Kumo says this.
This is just the last time I'm ever going to address this. This is the last time I'm ever going to humor this. If you have a question about this, watch this video.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little on the spurgy side. He probably shouldn't have been spurging in the video like that, but, you know, I can kind of understand it, since he had like 1 billion people up his ass for untold weeks. I can understand the spurging. Can you understand the spurging in Infromentator? Probably not. The autism is probably too deep within your skull. The rot is growing.
And that's just a shame, because there are so many unanswered questions regarding this situation, even according to this video. For example, why didn't Kumo mention that he made the picture of this girl with his name cut into her thigh his banner on Discord?
You're going to hear a lot of, I don't care, and who gives a shit. You're going to hear that a lot, because I don't care, and I don't give a shit.
If I may editorialize a little bit, I think it has something to do with the fact
I think the best thing about this, honestly, when with the attack on Kumu, is it kind of relies on no one hearing the Kumu call. Because once you hear the Kumu call and you understand the context behind it, this is not a good fucking look for anybody involved in attacking him for it. Because it's quite obvious that he had shit going on. So, like, right off the bat, it's just like, I can't believe Akumu did this. It's terrible. I'm appalled, disgusted, shocked to my core. And you're just like, oh, I kind of look like a dick now, don't you? kind of look like you're bullying a victim. I don't know how that happened.
Yep.
Now, I want to point out that if you want to be truly based, you listen to the call where Peaches is crying, Lio, release the fucking call. Do it, you fucking coward.
You won't.
He might. We're never gonna get it. We're never gonna get that fucking call. Fuck's sake. Makes me sad inside. Makes me all tearful.
That he wants to paint the narrative that it's this girl and her friends' fault that this information even got out in the first place.
What happens though, because Asta is very self-destructive and chooses violence, she decides to have someone in the call clip it out of context, to which she would then edit it and send it to some of my friends, some of which were minors.
This is Kumo's only mention of how the information got out there. Again, no mention of him directly publicizing it.
So a couple things real quick. Number one, the recording in question that he's referring to in that clip is not the full recording. It's only a less than 3-minute long clip of a fucking entire recording that we don't have the entirety of. Number two, what he's talking about in here isn't about how it got publicized, how it became public. What he's talking about is how this person in particular leaked that.
Sorry, I was trying to pause it. Yeah, we do have the entire call now. We do have the entire recording.
Well, we have the entire confrontation recording, right? But we don't have the entire recording of the actual incident that they're talking about.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, I mean, we've got certain things to... No, there is evidence of that knocking around, though, I believe. So, pieces and bits.
3 minutes. The recording that specifically Ephraim is referring to is the one where the cutting happens.
Right, okay.
And we're and there's only 3 minutes of that recording. The person that uploaded it, he did not share the whole. That was like a 2-hour or 3-hour conversation.
It's interesting. It's interesting that people keep doing this with these calls. I'm gonna say, like, the Senate's track record is this. This is going to be my personal stance going forward. If I don't see a full Senate call, I don't fucking believe you. If I don't see at least an hour of the Senate call, I don't fucking believe you. Because with this shit, there is a reason you're withholding stuff. And it is sus. It is deeply fucking suspect, okay?
Clip to his friends. That's him talking about somebody weaponizing it against.
Do we know if Kumo is okay now? Kumo's fine.
He's a wee bit dishonest.
He's alright.
And originally I was going to go through all sorts of different facts about Kumo and times where he has been very callous about mental health.
Humanity would be better off without people like Inframentator than with. All people like him bring to the table is
Jesus
excuses.
Christ.
Oh my god, Mom. No, I haven't cleaned my room yet. And you know why? Because I have depression! And you are so callous of my mental health, Mom. Fuck you, Mom. I'm gonna kill my... Like, that's the kind of shit that people like Inframentator bring to the table. You can call that callous if you want. Hell, you could even go as far as to say it's even ableist. That's fine. Here's the thing, though. People like Inframentator are an insult to everybody actually suffering with mental health issues. People like him that weaponize the mental health of other people make people...
Wow. I can't believe that you are moral flagging this hard in this video, Gilded.
I was not moral flagging.
That is clear moral flagging. I'm appalled at you. Just messing with you, buddy. I'm just messing with you, buddy. It's alright. It's alright. You're just doing more British raps.
I'm just... You know what I'm mad about with this video is I added an M where there wasn't one. It's F-fromentator, and I keep saying M-fromentator. I don't know why. That's the extent of my complaints about this video so far. People like me take people with legitimate mental health issues even less seriously than I would if people like Inframentator didn't exist at all in the first place.
However, it turns out I don't even need to. You see, just before I began recording this video, a friend of the show, Peachy Lee, linked me a censored version of the call being discussed that was uploaded onto the website Rumble.
Yeah, so in the screenshot, who uploaded that Rumble video? Oh, it looks like a guy named Brion. Who's Brion? Why does Brion sound so familiar? Oh yeah, Brion was the guy that wanted to fuck a 15-year-old.
Gilded is 100% correct, sure. That's fine. No, I'm not disputing. I'm not disputing with Gilded. We are going to end up fighting at some point. Look, my only condition for, like, having drama or fighting with Gilded is it has to be incredibly fucking stupid when we actually fight. Like, it has to be...
We can argue over foreskins.
Yeah. Oh my god, if you send me another fucking study on foreskin, I actually will end up fighting you.
Here is how Kumo recounts that call in his video.
What I'm getting at here is, at one point, there was a call where the entire fucking group chat was in. Mind you, everyone at this time had really long names except for myself and one other individual. Asta, in this group call, started talking about how much she wanted to cut, and naturally these freaks kept fucking validating it and encouraging it. They even stated that they wanted to do it too. She then said that she wanted to cut someone's name into herself. As you probably expect, these freaks all go me, 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 me. I've already tried discouraging it, and I said, could you not? These are the types of things you would hear me say. People who know me know this sounds exactly like me. I fucking swear on my soul this is how I interacted with them that day. But that did not work. Am I surprised? Not entirely. So it's at this point she turns on her camera and she shows that she already has a fucking razor in her hands. She then says, whose name should I cut? I say, do mine. Logically speaking, this was going to cause the least amount of damage. This is why I made this
Just
I know. I don't know why he honestly, like it's just my criticism of Kumo. He should have came up with a longer name.
yeah. I love the way I like Humu. I do. I get on with him, but I am just like, this is the dumbest fucking story you could possibly have attached to you, mate. Listen, guys, I was being logical at the time. I'm just like, come on, you were in a bad mental space. It's fine. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
panicked fucking decision. My name on Discord is only 4 letters. I even told her, do not cut deep.
I should note that in the actual call, the girl in question doesn't turn her camera on until after Kumo says that it's okay to cut his name into her.
What should I cut?
What?
What should I cut into me?
My name.
Really?
Bestie.
Okay. I'll do it on cam. Hold on.
Oh
that's
my
fucking
God, she's actually got
That'd be
it.
funny.
But I can chalk that up to just misremembering. What I can
Oh, by the way,
chalk up to
hold on.
misremembering.
Real quick, you know what's really funny about that? He blocked out all the names. So all those like black screens, you don't see anybody talking in the censored version of this. So just throwing that out there.
So all the other people who were involved in this didn't get anything done to them.
Nope.
And
No, actually, not a single one got chewed out for any of this. No, except
just
you.
out of interest, are any of those people still around?
The girl is in some obscure communities. Apparently, she is sexually attracted to dogs now. So
Well,
white girls fuck dogs.
yeah, I was gonna be like, yeah. Thank you for the $2. Ephraim used to defend Mr. Enter back in 2015, by the way. I don't remember Mr. Enter. Remind me. You can do it. You don't have to do it in Super Chat, but that's interesting. It doesn't surprise me because, like, well, we're going to see some more videos in a minute. The reason I showed you the Doodle Tones video was because, what's the best way to put this? Doodle Tones and Ephraim haven't always been the best of friends.
Yes.
Is Kumo saying that this girl wanted to cut somebody's name? In the actual clip, which I just played, that's not what we see. We see her asking what she should cut into herself, and Kumo suggests his name specifically.
So what? Who cares? Both people involved in this, the girl and Kumo, were 19 years old. In fact, she was actually a month older than him. And the reason I point that out is because, in a weird, twisted way, it would appear that her and the group of people that surrounded Kumo in this group DM were kind of trying to almost groom him into being okay with his behavior. Early in this group DM, it was kind of foreshadowed that this was the case. That's some hardcore foreshadowing. It's almost like she announced exactly what she was going to do from the start. You see, Kumo made one major mistake in this entire thing, and that mistake was letting his dick do all the thinking. I can't totally...
So, by the way, Mr. Enter has made latest video on Rebecca Stardrank. Can you send me a link to that? I probably won't watch it tonight. I need to catch up. Maybe I'm missing something. It might be one of those where I look at it and go, oh, I know who that is. Yeah, like, send me the video.
blame him here because, well, this is who it is. This is who we're talking about. He thought with his dick instead of his head, and that's really the true tragedy of the story. The more and more I read from this, the more and more obvious it became to me that they were trying to manipulate Kumo into being
I think she looks like a lizard, but that's fine.
okay with the set of behaviors that cutter was exhibiting. And
It's the way she moves her head, okay? She's the angle. I feel like I'm about to get bitten. Like, that's...
when that didn't work, when that utterly failed, she wanted revenge. And suckers, like in Fromentator, fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. She was a cutter before Kumo met her, and she was a cutter after Kumo had quit talking to her. she was going to be a cutter, regardless of whether or not she ever met Kumo. And if it wasn't Kumo, it would have been someone else. If she was going to cut herself anyway, who gives a fuck what she cut into her thigh?
Furthermore, Kumo also said that the other members of the group chat were suggesting
Careful, she
their
bites,
names,
I believe it.
which just doesn't appear to be the case.
If you watch the entirety of the clip that I'll be linking down below, you'll see that the guy recording his little avatar lights up, has a little green circle around it. That means he's talking, but you never hear it because he's fucking muted the entire time. So we don't actually know what he said at all. He could have been the guy that said, cut my name. We don't fucking know that because guess what? He's fucking muted.
I should also note that Kumo says that all but one other person had long as fuck names. This is technically true but misleading. As you can see, Kumo doesn't even
No.
have the shortest...
No, come on.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that would be worse? Like if Kumu was on the call, was like, actually, can you just cut Kai in? Like,
Yeah, right?
change the E to it. Change the E.
Yeah. Oh, it gets worse. The autism intensifies here.
Thank you, Ultra Based.
name in the group chat. That would belong to Kai, who has 3 letters in their name as opposed to Kumo's 4.
Autism! AutismSpeaks.motherfucking.org. Holy shit, dude. Man, are you serious right now? Numbers with Inframentator. Oh my god. So I'm gonna be real with you. I've seen this video. This is now the 5th time I've watched this video. And it is funnier every single time this part comes up. He literally goes full autism here. And it's fucking beautiful.
It's also just bluntly untrue that it would cause the least amount of damage, assuming by least amount of damage he means it would take the least amount of cuts. Looking at how she cut Kumo's name into her, we can determine that she cuts exclusively with capital letters and does 1 cut per line, meaning it took 14 cuts to get Kumo's name into her thigh. However, assuming she were to use the same process to cut the other people's names into her, that would mean that cutting Kai's name would only take 10, not 14 like it did for Kumo.
Do you know what? This woman needs to learn how to do like joined up handwriting with. It would have been better. It would have been fine. Do you know who Blood Anon is, Gilded?
No.
So on this channel, there's a video that called on Baphomet, and Blood Anon was an 8chan member who did art with her own blood. She drew pictures with her own blood for the 8chan board Baphomet. And I would love, I want Efrons to review Blood Anon. I think I would like to know the autistic.
The number of cuts.
Yeah, it's like if she'd drawn this anime girl in a different way, it wouldn't have taken so long. It wouldn't have been so many cuts. I've never seen, like, she uses her leg as a palette. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Kumo's.
Okay, so that is the first one. That's where we're starting now. During the Metica drama, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna take you on a journey, ladies and gentlemen, a journey into the dark recesses of where we used to be. I fucking hate this place. Okay.
But really, that end of that video like makes me break down like every time. I'm sorry.
It's fucking. Actually, do you want to send me a copy of that video? We'll watch the whole fucking thing. Fuck it, we'll do it.
Huh?
What do you want to send me that?
No, that was the whole thing.
Oh, what?
I responded to the whole thing.
Was that his... Oh, fuck, man. Well, it doesn't surprise me. They're really short videos.
It was only like a 5-minute video.
Oh, God.
Like that.
Well, I'm glad they gave it their full attention. Now. Hey, buddy. This is Efrom's 7 years ago. This is... Wait, is this actually 7 years ago? This is Mr. Metica versus Doodle Tones. Have I got my timelines fucked for this? I might have my timelines fucked for this. Yeah, Doodle hasn't been around 15 years. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway. Oh, God. What? Oh, fuck. Do you know what? I might just leave it on this for the rest of the stream and just sit here in silence.
Right? Dude, look at the shit behind him.
How is he simultaneously dry and wet? I don't understand.
It's called Grease.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, I'd use a fucking avatar too.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. So this was just so beautiful. I felt like I had to comment it. Okay, basically what happened was Mr. I have no clue how to pronounce his name.
Just say Jim. Just say Jim. You're fine, buddy. Just say Jim. It's all right.
Internet aristocrat made a video making fun of DeviantArt. Doodle Tones said, "Well, you're too mean," and made a commentary on it, which is weird since the video was somewhat about fetishes and Doodle is asexual, as she claims.
This is Ephraim. This is Ephraim. This is Ephraim years ago. I told you, we're going on a journey. It's all interconnected, kids.
It's a vicious cycle.
Looks like we might... Doodle, I have a question. What's your Reddit account? I'm actually curious. You know, let's just say Orini's gonna have to work a little bit faster to become what you might. High five if you get that reference. Internet high five.
He's talking like my 12-year-old cousin.
Anyway.
I don't think it was 8. I think it was 17 at this point. So old enough to know better. Old enough to know better.
Okay. So basically, after Doodle Tones,
Why is his hair soaked in sweat?
People were
Shit.
main video, and this is some of the she follows to do some of the most some of the biggest playing the victim since MacBoy Redux. I am also going to go like this for the rest of the video in honor of Jim, because Jim is far more entertaining than Doodle Tones. Example 1. Jim is
True!
I mean, you're not wrong. Ah, fuck. Do you think Jim ever saw this video, looked at it, and was like, I need to make sure these people aren't my fans?
Like, no, his fan, Medicare's fans, like, bombed this video.
Wait, did they actually?
So, like, yeah, you can't see the dislikes, but there's something like 500 dislikes here, and like, a lot of people
Oh my
making fun
God.
of him.
Why are you subjugating yourself to this? Because it's all connected. Good evening, Queen Seraphina. I was interested to know who people were. Well, I say this. I'm interested to see how things have developed. Interestingly, I didn't say this to you earlier, Gilded, but when you sent me this video, I realized it's not the first time I've seen it. It's in a playlist on Doodle Tones.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the Doodle Tones playlist. I can't believe I
think this is the video where he hits himself in the head too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's like a video where he repeatedly fucking hits himself in the head. I think it's this one.
Oh my God.
actually funny. Let's compare this to Doodle Tones' non-existent humor. The only thing that I was sort of laughing at in the video was the awkward ending, simply due to how stupid it was. You see, Doodle Tones, this is tiring my arm, so I'm not going to do it, claimed that Jim was cyberbullying these.
That lasted a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. So I think also what's interesting is the fact they're friends now. And, you know, if you're starting off making videos attacking someone, I'm interested to know how this person ended up in the Senate. Because, again, he's on all the recent calls. He's the person I had to skip through. He's a mod. He's a mod.
Yeah, I'm pretty... Yeah, from what I've been told, he's mod now.
Jim ruined this community. I don't know what it was meant to look like. I don't know what Destiny had in store for these fucking people, but it certainly wasn't this. God. From it's the last person I do law research on. I can't do it, lol. Do you know what? Their recorded stuff is at least watchable. I did try and go and have a look at another one of the streams that they're in, like the calls. I couldn't get through it. I actually couldn't get through it.
people for expressing
Oh, this
themselves
is the one where he hits
freely,
himself in the head.
when,
Oh.
by her own logic, she would be cyberbullying Jim for expressing himself freely.
See?
I feel like I'm a woodpecker. Like, did a woodpecker peck at your head? Did you accidentally do this too much? Were you fed?
This video is still up. How is this video still up? How have you not deleted this? How have you not looked at this and been like, like I'm gonna be honest with you, buddy. There are points on the internet that you can like, you can just remove. It's fine. No one will blame you.
But anyway, so this caused some morons to start commenting about how people were being mean because apparently trolls only exist when they are people I don't like.
Queen Seraphine, cut through. Queen, before you run away, are you go live? Can you stream? We need go stream.
Also claiming that people who didn't like Doodletones videos were just fanboys. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Time to hook up my 50-foot Ethernet cable. Where the fuck are you streaming from? Please stream from a field. Just a random field.
From a dark cave.
I just like the idea of her going live and just being like, yeah, we're just in a field today, guys.
the final dungeon in the D&D campaign.
True.
Spooky. Ooh. Ooh. You're a fanboy. Ooh, you scared of me now? Ooh. Boo. Instead of
in the middle of fucking nowhere, it's empty out here, Lamau.
As we all know, once you become a fan of someone, you never have any real opinions. No, you see, it's all part of Jim's big conspiracy. And so people continued to play the victim and say, you're being mean to Doodletones, even though Doodletones said it was okay to express yourself freely as long as you're not hurting anybody, and nobody is hurting Doodletones. They're saying things that are mean, but not in the sense of.
But you have
like
to admit.
No one's
you have to
punching
admit,
her
though.
in the face.
Sorry, I forgot this part. But you have to admit, this is more entertaining than his current content. I mean, come on.
Do you know what? Unironically, because I could see people like, he's like 13 to 15. Listen, if Lio can bully kids and it's okay, so can I.
Yes.
And also, he's an adult now. He has the choice to remove it, okay? He can take it now. Enough time has passed. But unironically, do you know what? This isn't actually... This is funny, but it's not like... I'm not... What's a good way to put this? I'm laughing at him, but in a way that if I met him now and he was still like this, I'd be like, yeah, that's funny. Like, right. Yeah, I'm like, there's an element there where I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fair enough.
I bet he's still like this, but somebody in Senate told him to calm down.
Yeah, just like, please chill the fuck out, dude. Yeah, listen, I have a special place in my heart for people who are really spurgy. I think if you can be openly really cringe, I said, you know, fuck it. I can't hate that. It's really hard.
Face. And if they are, that's wrong. So overall, and then there's the biggest flaw with Doodletones video, and that's it's going to actively cause Google's final plan, which will be a combination of every video
Jesus
on
Christ,
the site
Rockstar.
and cause users' head to implode.
You know what? Actually, I won't repeat what Rockstar said because I'm not mentioning that site in relation to any of these people right now. But do you know what did surprise me? I went for a bit of lore hunting, and I was surprised how many of these people don't have ED articles. I was really surprised by that. I was expecting to find a plethora. Oh no, I can't talk now myself. I'm being it's affecting me. I was a smorgasbord of ED articles on people. Couldn't find shit. I was really surprised.
I don't even know what that is.
Encyclopedia Dramatica.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I should be like, I was expecting they're around the right time period for ED to still be writing articles on people. He makes everything about him in VCs. It's more insufferable. Yeah, this is why we're not listening to the Senate calls. ED was kind of gutted over the years. True. I mean, well, ED had to be gutted. People had meth habits to pay for. I wish I was kidding.
Yeah, when you said ED, I was thinking erectile dysfunction.
Well, at your age, I'm not surprised.
Wow.
Wouldn't be happening to you if you still had your foreskin. Right.
God needed my foreskin more than I.
Wait, what did you send to me? What did you send to me, Seraphina? Oh my god. Like... Okay. Yeah, so I can confirm that Queen Seraphina does have like a 50-foot Ethernet cable. And also very clean floors. There you go, that's my vouching. Please tell...
Well, sorry.
No, go on.
No, I was just going to say, I have 3 25-foot cables linked together. And it's like in the ceiling across the house. It's a big house.
Are you just flexing the size of your house now?
Goddamn right. I can't.
On the
I
brick with the tiny fucking semi-detached.
I can't flex the size of my penis, so I gotta flex the size of the house. You know.
That's true capitalism for you. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get through this.
So, sorry, Doodle Tones. Your head's going to implode. My head's going to implode. Everyone's head's going to implode. Sorry. Can't wait for that to happen, though. Anyway, so overall, the video was awful. The backlash that the fans got for daring to say this was crap might have been...
I indeed have a clean floor and room, unlike Efron. Queen Seraphina. Based!
worse from people like Scarlet Otaku or YouTube Dude 101. Yeah, and it's weird, because I do like YouTube Dude's content. Scarlet Otaku, I'm not that...
Is he just talking about what he likes? Listen, riffing on random things you like about other YouTubers is my thing. Fucking 15-year-old Efron. You can't do that. You can't have it. It's mine.
familiar with. I've seen some of her tweets,
Based.
which are quite possibly...
Why does he sound like Smaggle?
Like,
God.
this is stupid.
That's mean to
This is her
Smaggle.
Twitter.
Don't be mean to
And you can't
Smaggle.
even see it. My hand's actually all the way up. Like, I will show you. See, I am literally putting my hand
Oh
all
my
the way up.
god. Oh my god. I didn't watch this far in the video, by the way.
But anyway,
I'm gonna make a
That's the first
prediction. I think I'm the first person to ever get this far in this video.
I made it like halfway through and I quit. So.
It's taken 7 years, but congratulations, Efron. Someone's finally watched the end of your video.
He
Yeah,
finally
I'm
got
not
the
getting
watch
into
time he was looking for.
that's my thoughts on that.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, we've got another. We've got some other stuff as well, don't worry. We're not just doing this. But fuck, which was this one? Oh, we've got another Doodle Tones one. Oh my god, there are so many. What the fuck is this?
Hey, dude.
Doodle Tones is a hypocrite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Doodle Tones, you remember me? You should. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Ephraim Josine, here to expose the truth. Tonight we're going to be talking a little bit more about the Alt-CC, particularly this line from Doodle Tones' video on the Alt-CC. At about 3:30 into Doodle Tones' video, I'm referring to some passing thoughts about the Alt-CC, by the way. She makes the claim that commentators who follow a hive mind mentality are not all that well known.
Do you think he's trying to ape a little bit of Metica?
What do you mean?
Well, and like, this is a very different video to his first one. It's a bit more, there's some editing, there's actually some cuts in there. He's preparing. He's open with a joke into trying to actually be funny.
Yeah, I mean, he tries to open with jokes a lot, though. So, like, even now he tries. Like, it's all of his jokes they're something. I don't know how else to put it, but he tries that even today.
What's the
Like,
alt
for
AC? Alt CC. I imagine alternate commentary community. I'm fucking no. Adulterated. Fuck. Yeah. No. This is.
It's the alt-right.
Yeah. Doodle Tones is part of the alt right. That's the claim everyone's is making.
I guess,
obvious?
I don't know.
Well, considering what all the people in the alt-right turned out to be into, I wouldn't be surprised. That would actually make a lot of sense. Doodle Tones was the supplier.
Nazi diaper porn.
Hey, were you there for ML poll?
Nope.
Do you know what ML poll is?
Nope.
Oh, so 4chan combined the My Little Pony board with poll for like a couple of weeks. And that a few years ago, like during the height of the Brony stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where all the like Nazi My Little Pony memes come from. Les, Seraphina, have a good stream.
I'm just glad I wasn't in 4chan anymore.
Yeah, no, that's really helped you because you have still ended up talking about the community and hanging out with the community that is like the spin-off of the Brony fandom. So, I mean, that's gone really well for you.
Yes. 100%.
Well, I have to say, that's kind of bullcrap. And I can prove that right now by mentioning the person who created the alt-CC. You remember Dylan Thomas's video on me? Now, Dylan claims here that was his least favorite video, saying that...
Wait, is he recording the screen rather than screen capturing?
Yeah. Well, this was... Okay, look. It was 7 years ago. It was a different time.
It wasn't that much of a different time. Come the fuck on.
We didn't have OBS yet.
Listen, he's not Lio. He's not a boomer.
He will be in 2 decades. It's fine.
Can you imagine if that's how all this turns out? We come back, like you and me, we come back in like 15 years, and it's just F-ROMs or Doodle Tones being like, now sit down, child, I'm an adult, I'm the adult in the room. they finally reached the pinnacle, the top of the mountain.
That would be a scary universe, I gotta say.
I want to make it happen.
He was condescending, biased, and just overall cringy kiss and that he regrets making it. He later informed me via DMs that that video was made for the CC, meaning that in
What a
that
way to
video
leak
he was being
DMs.
one of Doodle Tones' yes men. Now, by Doodle Tones' logic, Dylan Thomas shouldn't have that many subscribers, right? Well, as we established last time, he's the second most subbed commentator in the CC. Okay, I guess he's no longer in the CC, but you know what I mean. He is about 1,000 away from Manga Comment at 7,700 subs.
Because he's cool, Gilded. He needs to say the CC. I don't know
why everything has to be abbreviated.
I'm going to be honest with you. I really like the ACC. I like saying the ACC. It makes them sound like some sort of a foundation for mentally ill people. Have you given funding to the ACC really lately? Yeah, it's really sad what's happening to those poor people over there. It's like a fucking aid foundation. I think it's great. Oh.
But hey, let's say that's just Doodle Tones' opinion that yes men are annoying. Then Doodle Tones should have hated Dylan's video, right? Well, she doesn't, apparently. This is Doodle Tones' highlighted commentaries playlist, where she contains her favorite commentaries. And at number 4... Wait,
see what I mean?
that?
Like, they're just videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just say they're just YouTube videos. Why do we have to call them commentaries? It's weird.
Well, I mean, they are. I mean, it's a very specific description, right? Oh, God.
It's just it's so autistic. My brain hurts every time I hear it.
By the way, that he's got like a number 3, Killer Flasher. Drama alert. Response to Anime America. Where's the effort? Oh, God. These... Oh, fuck. I miss reply videos. I actually miss them. I hope somebody makes a reply video to me one day. And it's just like, it is cutting me up in the most disingenuous way possible. And then I can make a reply video to them. None of this streaming over each other's shit. Just like straight up like, actually, what you failed to read into in my arguments.
You know what I've been trying to get people to do lately, specifically women, and they won't do it. I've been trying to get girls, you know, the ones that like me, of course, obviously, they would ruin the joke. I'm trying to get them to make videos claiming that I groomed them. Just making up some bullshit story to see if Lio, like, you know, fucking makes a video calling me a groomer.
You know what will happen? You'll get one video made, and then once that one video is made, you will get like a ton of other people who just don't like you making videos about it. It will be a whole thing of Gilded as a groomer.
Yeah, I know. It would be amazing. like, and every time I try to get somebody to do it, they're like, I'm not gonna do that, Gilded. That's fucked up, Gilded. What's wrong with you, Gilded? I'm like, what? It's funny.
Gilded.
Just yeah.
I'll make a video saying you groomed me.
Please don't.
What's that, buddy? Make it immediately. Put it out. Put it on priority and tweet it at you and tweet it at Lio. Sure, mate. I'll get right on that.
Video.
Well, I'm sure glad you didn't. I'm sure glad you didn't announce that that's what you wanted to do on a stream in front of like 200 people. Congrats. Well,
it's okay. It's okay. Lio isn't watching. He has like 70 hours of work, and he has to talk to Peaches on the phone and masturbate together. But like, you know, so he's not watching. It's fine.
That's a disgusting thing. He would never do that with his daughter.
Yeah,
he wouldn't even do that with his wife.
See, that was too far. I was just mean. All right. I'm kidding. So Leah something
Debunking
volunteered.
a Mr.
Based.
Medicker fan DHT commentaries. Oh, I see. Now, some people may go looking at the video and notice that there's a huge amount of dislikes on it. More dislikes than likes, in fact. Yeah, that's pretty big. And use that as a way to invalidate my point. To which I have
I'm sorry, I was
responses.
wrong. I said it had 500 dislikes. It was 2,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what he just showed. That was the Medicare video. This is like the sequel to the Doodle Tones versus Medicare thing.
So he's had a channel for like 7 to 8 years. He's had videos that have got thousands of views on them and a load of dislikes and 300 subs.
Well, you see, this channel is his old one that he abandoned.
Okay.
His current one is called The Ephraimentator.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's doing better over there.
He has 1,000 subs, gets about the same views that this one got usually, so...
That's sad. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's okay.
Poohman is out there grooming people. When will he be stopped? It's not about stopping him, it's about weaponizing him. Just need to make sure he grooms the right people, that's all.
Number one, I thought those were all just Mr. Medicare fans.
Gilded what?
Yeah, this guy wrote "Gilded gobbled by dingleberries." Hashtag me too.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And you know, those biased evil people who were spamming Dylan's video with thumb downs. That was the argument at the time, at least. You know, despite the fact that my video on Mr. Medicare got spammed by dislikes from Doodle Tones fans. Yeah, that really isn't all that good. And this is the Mr. Medicare versus
Okay,
Doodle
I was
Tones
wrong.
video, by the way.
Okay, everyone. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Spammed by dislikes by Medica fans. Fuck, if you
I thought it was Medicare fans, but he said Doodle Tones fans, so I don't know.
Oh, was it Doodle Tone fans? Oh, brutal.
I guess. I look. I'm sorry. I barely pay attention to Efron when he speaks. So,
It is
I want to have
difficult.
I want to have a debate with Efron over anything. Just pick the subject. I don't care. I just want to debate Efron on something. I want him to join my Discord and we can debate. I don't know, Pop Tarts. I don't care. Just anything. I just want to debate this guy
What? Why?
because I'm a filthy masochist, apparently. But
I want to see his current channel. I want to see his current channel. Okay, videos. What's he got? Kumo and testimony from 4 days ago. Oh, wait, what's this?
We're going to be
Are you being put on blast, Gilded?
yeah, apparently.
Okay, look, I'm gonna be as unbiased as I can here while this this Goliath takes you down. I'm excited. Okay.
talking about Kumo again, and if you are bothered by mentions of self-harm, I would not recommend continuing forward with this video.
Bitch made.
Viewer discretion is advised. Furthermore, Kumo also said that the other members of the group chat were suggesting their names, which just doesn't appear to be the case.
If you watch the entirety of the clip that I'll be linking down below, you'll see that the guy recording his little avatar lights up, has a little green circle around it. That means he's talking, but you never hear it because he's fucking muted the entire time. So we don't actually know what he said at all. He could have been the guy that said, cut my name. We don't fucking know that because guess what? He's fucking muted.
That's not how Discord works at all. Your green circle can light up for a variety of reasons that have nothing to do with you talking. I'll even show you. Okay.
Well, buddy, he's it's really fucking you up there.
Well, he already doesn't realize that recording software is what I was talking about.
Yeah, no, I knew exactly what you meant because, like, yeah, lots of people fuck up Discord, like OBS recordings like this. They just don't record themselves because they forget that they have to.
So I'm on Discord right now, and
Or they want to hide.
I have push to talk on, and what that means is when I push the button that allows me to talk, you're going to see the green circle light up regardless of if I say anything or not. Watch. You see how the circle lit up without me saying anything? Why is that not a possibility in this situation? This is some footage I shot later, by the way. I have push to talk off now, that's why the green circle is on. But the other problem with this claim is the green circle being on doesn't mean you're talking, it just means noise has been detected, and that noise could be anything. Watch.
It's tapping the desk. Firstly, if that was, then you'd hear some sound through that Discord thing, even if it was just tapping or whatever. We don't. Secondly, shut the fuck up.
Look, this is the argument so far. I am wrong because recording software isn't real, and either the guy had pressed to talk on the entire time and said absolutely fucking nothing, or he was just tapping his desk or fapping or something, I guess. I don't know. That's the argument right now.
I'm just tapping.
I mean, actually, the second option you gave of just like saying they're jacking off. I mean, it is the commentary. It is the art commentary community. But fucking maybe. I don't know. She was. This was apparently a fetish thing. So I don't know. We could ask Doodle Tones. She doesn't kink shame.
My desk and the green circle is lighting up. This doesn't make any sense.
That's it. That's the whole video.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares? Good question. Literally no one. Like, fucking hell. Ooh. Enla's Kumu events. Interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
Kumo. How bad are these?
They're rough. So here's the thing with Ephraim. Like, in all seriousness, you can tell by that 1.5 minute video, he is excessively bad faith with a slight combination of stupid. So he ends up making somewhere between dumb arguments and stupid arguments all at the same time. There's like, if you scroll down far enough, you'll see a couple videos of mine he's responding to in the past.
We'll just try Gilded.
He's made 3 videos on me.
Made a video on bearing? Oh my god. Yeah. Wait, he made a video on bearing 7 months ago?
Yeah.
No one cares about bearing. What are you doing? Why would you make a video on bearing? Doug Walker doesn't understand Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Are you... This is 20 minutes long.
Yeah, 20... sorry, there it is. There's 2 of them.
Okay. We're gonna watch some of yours first, and then I want to hear the response to Doug. Doug, I'm sorry, I have to.
Oh, no.
Look, it's the poopy man!
This is 20 minutes long. 26. What?
Tonight's commentary is on a man named Gilded Poo. Yes, seriously, that's his name. He did a video commentating on...
Be on the lookout? Thank you. I appreciate that. Mods, be on the lookout. I don't know what I can tell you.
Both Lagovert's and Hopeless Peaches' videos on the Coyote Lovely situation, accusing them of...
Who the fuck is Lagovert?
Actually, in hindsight, it doesn't really matter, but the thing is that... So, okay, 8 months prior to the video you're watching now, I made a video calling out Coyote Lovely, right? 8 months later, like, after that point, or actually it was, 4 months after that point, it comes out that, Coyote Lovely wants to bang Hypnosis Sappho, right?
Sure.
And what ends up happening is that Lagovert and Hopeless Peaches go out of their way to undermine and lie about the stream that revealed this. They were seemingly upset that Kaz Warfox broke that story. Hopeless Peaches going as far as to claim that Kaz did not have any evidence, even though he spammed all the evidence at the start of the stream. And then she actually used that same evidence in her video that Kaz Warfox used, while saying, that there was no evidence, and ignoring the fact that they got a confession out of Coyote Lovely. Lagovert also accused Kaz Warfox, and I'm not kidding, of being too mean. So in my personal opinion, whenever somebody reveals something like that, and you come in criticizing them and how they came about that information, you are soft defending them. Like, you are undermining the people that brought that to everybody's attention and undermining the story. And that's why in that video, I said it was a soft pedo shielding of Coyote Lovely.
That makes sense. Hey, Bestie, how you doing? Yeah, the Coyote Lovely stuff is something I haven't dug into yet. I might do, because it sounds... Because I've covered Sappho before, and I had no idea this shit had happened. I don't know how you go... Because my understanding of that drama was he was going to investigate Sappho, fell in love with Sappho, and then defended Sappho.
Let's put it another way. This is a better way to put it. He was never investigating Sappho and only wanted to fuck Sappho, and the quote-unquote op was a lie.
Okay. Well,
okay, that's the truth of the situation.
Okay, how do you look at anything about... Firstly, was Coyote actually an animal? Because unless they were...
He was a furry.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fucking... It's true insanity. Yeah, like anything involving Sappho always fucking is.
Yeah, and the other thing is too is that another thing that people just skim over, because look, here's the fucked up part. Okay, Laya was only upset that Coyote called a victim a bitch. That was the extent of his complaint, really. That and he in his call that he had with Coyote, that was like the bulk of his complaining. And fun fact, the victim in question was a bitch. Okay, it's sad,
okay.
But I need to, like, I'm saying this. Okay, let me put it in another way. This person went to Coyote Lovely and said, "I'm a victim of whoever the hell." Right? Coyote said, "I'll look into it." Coyote forgot. Right? And then this girl that claimed to be a victim goes to Coyote on stream and starts just ballistically screaming at him, saying that he doesn't care about her, doesn't care about the victims and all that shit. And he replied with, "No, I just don't care about you."
Wait, what?
which I'm like, based. Like they made me agree with him, which sucked. But maybe for a moment. And that was like what Lio threw a fit about was that. And I'm like, but he was right though.
Okay, I might actually have to cover it. I might actually have to cover this shit. That's fucking...
Yeah, and well, the best part is too, this person wasn't even a victim. Like they were claiming they were groomed while they were 20. Okay? Like it was all stupid. But the point is that like Lio complained over that specific thing because optics. But the more important thing that fucking nobody wanted to look into was that Coyote Lovely and his old pal Zerkalo had a Telegram group where they were putting sexual abuse victims in with predators on purpose, and then talking about how CP is funny in this group. Yeah, I mentioned all of this in my very first video, was called A Crazy Conspiracy Nut and all that shit, by the way. And then later on, Kaz Warfox showed the evidence that I had linked in the description of that video. And that was part of the allegations against him. But nobody really talks about that. They just talk about the hypnotist Sappho thing, which I think is like the least bad thing Coyote ever did.
I think what I keep coming back to is fucking personally, Beckett and Vlad are modern slow beef and diabetes. These videos are close to Retsu's Prey, except it's streaming format instead of audio duct riffing. I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know what any of this means.
I know what Retsu Prey is, and I don't know how to feel about that, but if it's a compliment, thank you. Fuck me. Secondly, I keep coming back to this thing where, like, the people who call you a monster and things, and, like, call out Kumu and Akumu, keep going, well, we're the good guys. We're on the side of right. And then I keep hearing all these fucking stories, and I'm like, how have none of you ever just sat down and gone, are we the baddies? Like, they actually will just fucking me. Like, are we the villains? Like, there's a lot of skulls on us and things.
Yeah, like, and the thing is, too, and I'm dead serious, like, my first video on Coyote Lovely, like, was hated by all these people. And then several of them came back and are like, you know what? You were right. And I'm like, yeah. Like, that, I said this, like, almost a year ago, and all you people call me crazy. Go fuck yourself. Right? I mean, like, and not only that, like, there was another guy, Blumir, was a friend of Coyote Lovely's, briefly. If you spend 15 seconds looking into Blumir, he was obsessed with what could be best described as diaper furry lolly porn.
I hate it here. I hate it. It's a very fucked up place to be.
And I'm the only motherfucker pointing this shit out. Nobody else is talking about this publicly. And I'm getting shat on, and being called, like, Alex Jones too. I was even called right-wing Vosh at one point. Which
you were called... That's a weird... That's almost a compliment. I mean, before their current stuff.
Well, it was weird. One of the first people I made fun of on my channel was Vosh. So, like, I don't know why I'm being called Vosh. But no, it was just... it was weird, and I'm like, why don't you just look at the evidence instead of crying because he was one of your friends? This is a pattern, by the way, of Lio's. He'll have friends that he will give maximum good faith to, defend to his dying breath until he can no longer defend them. This is true for Zaid. This is true, which also known as Misanthropony. This is also true for Coyote Lovely, and this is true for currently Hopeless Peaches.
Yeah. It's a pattern, but he needs to be held. He needs to show that he's accountable. So you should release the call, Lio. Release the cool, buddy. No, listen, Leo,
Right?
Leo. You and Crystal are good now, right? It's fine. Release the fucking cool. Right, okay.
Dude, I bet you an hour of that call is just coaching.
I'd be really interested.
Keto shielding, which I should note sounds particularly hard to do in the Coyote Lovely drama, given nobody accused Coyote Lovely of pedophilia. As you can
This
guess,
is a lie.
I did not
What
think
he
the
like
video...
what he just said was a straight up fucking lie. I mean, I accused Coyote of being a pedo because, in my personal opinion, and maybe you'll disagree with me, I don't know. What is the difference between the pedo that is sexually assaulting children and the guy watching the pedo sexually assaulting children? Or better yet, the guy giving the pedo children to sexually assault? Is there a difference there?
I don't know if I'd call them a pedophile because I think that's a really specific thing. I don't know if I treat them any like differently as a person. Does that make sense? Like I mean it's like it's not better, it's just not the right word. Like it's like you can both go to the same designated location during the fire.
I mean, in my personal opinion, you have to get off on that kind of shit if you're just giving
Yeah, okay.
pedophiles
Do you know what I see?
you know?
I see that argument. I think it's because I don't know enough about the drama. It's difficult to say, but I let me put it this way. I don't think you are wrong to say that. I don't think that that's you like pedo-jacketing somebody. I think that's a reasonable thing to say. Does that make sense? Like, I think the take is
pedo-jacking.
Oh, you never heard of pedo-jacketing? Fuck, it really is a Twitch poll thing. Pedo-jacketing is when you don't like somebody and you accuse them of being a pedophile. You force them a pedo jacket onto.
I don't. Okay, that's not what I was doing. No.
No. I'm just like, yeah. I can't believe that term existed purely in the political. How did that term just exist in the political sphere? What was happening over there that everyone was like, we need a phrase for this?
But yeah, somebody in there said pedo enabler, which I guess that's a better characterization. That's fair. I never really thought about that, so fair enough.
But yeah, no, okay. Let's have a look.
Yeah, was particularly good. The first thing I want to note is that Mr. Pooh, as I will henceforth be calling him, has this habit of
that was my father's name.
Taking these really stock statements and using them as evidence of something big. While covering Lago's video, for example, he plays a clip of Lago saying that he hopes Coyote Lovely will learn from this situation and become a better person.
Part of me still finds cutting him off entirely that much more difficult. Part of me is desperately hoping that he'll reflect on this, like all of this, Blamir, Zerkalo, Sappho, all of this, and just learn to do better. I'm hoping he manages to straighten his shit out. And if not, well, what happens happens.
From this, Mr. Pooh...
Okay, so just real quick, I take back my takes on I think I was too hard on Logovert in my video. For the record, I did say this like later on. I tried to say this to Logovert, but I'm blocked by him everywhere. I don't blame him. But I'm not going into why, but I deserved it. But either way, the point is though, is that like, I do think in hindsight, I was too hard on the paint and went after Logovert a little too hard. So if I could do it again, I would have cut Logovert completely out of the video. But also, this video is privated, so if that means anything. So
okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. We can. I do you know what? I'm quite big on this. I think you can take back things, and like recently, Queen did this. She looked at the Jax video and she was like, "Actually, I was kind of fucked up." And she's still got it up. She doesn't believe in deleting things, and I'm like, yeah, I can't argue with that. I think that's kind of a based position, honestly. There's things I've said and done that, you know, if I could go back in time, I'd do them all again, and I'd do them harder and more. Fuck all of you. You're all cowards. You're all fucking cowards.
Yeah, somebody's asking if I had sent like naughty photos. It was not naughty photos. It wasn't like that. It was lynch mob memes.
Right, okay.
So I'll put it that way.
That's fair enough.
determines that Lago was not just saying this because, ideally everybody would be a good person, and if Coyote managed to become such a thing, that would increase the amount of good people in the world, which would be, for lack of a better word, good, but instead because he wants to personally become friends with Coyote again.
I don't know why the fuck you're hoping for anything positive. Do you want to be friends again? Is that the interpretation that I'm getting? Because
I'm glad that you shaved your beard a bit. It looks better now, buddy. I'm just
no, dude, no, that's short. I've had it way longer than that on my videos, like all the way past my chest.
You're midway through, like between like Whiskey Reviewer and Baked Alaska. I'm not sure.
I actually hold on, Whiskey Reviewer. Funny you say that, because in the future I'm wanting to do whiskey reviews.
Have you ever
live stream?
Okay, just to divert entirely, have you ever seen the video of the Whiskey Reviewer who reviews whiskey while his wife's leaving?
No.
Okay, hold on. Listen, we're going on a journey, guys. Okay, no one. For those of you who are starting watching me, I like tangents every now and again. Reviewer wife leaves. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Oh fuck. Oh, that would help if I could spell whiskey, wouldn't it? Right, this. Okay, this man.
Oh my god. It's Ephraim's dad.
This man may be the most based human being. Like, actually, so for those who have seen this before, if you actually go to his channel, Foodquig, he still makes videos. They are even weirder. They have got weirder over time as this man is destroying himself to reviewing whiskey.
Friday morning, I've had a reasonably successful week at work, and this Friday morning I'm relaxing and maybe celebrating a little bit. You can see that things are in a little bit of disarray back there.
You don't say.
Well, Cindy and I are breaking up.
Okay. Oh my god, wait. Lefroy 10 is a great whiskey, by the way. That's what he's drinking, is Lefroy 10.
I love Lefroy.
I love Scotch.
I tend to try for the 21 year.
I haven't had the 21 year, but I like Lefroy. I like Artbeg.
10-15 is good.
Fan, actually. Yeah. But I think Lefroy, was it Lefroy? No, Lugavulin. Like Lugavulin also one of my favorites. I had Lugavulin 11 year whatever man, like Walther Man or something like that edition. It was really good.
Moving out.
I'm a huge Isla Scotch fanatic.
And the way I can enjoy that, I said, no, it's hard. No, it's really fucking hard.
She's in the background.
She's in the background packing.
Lefroy 10.
Oh my god.
Lefroy 10 has been my go-to single malt for many years now, especially when it comes to peated Isla malts. And I like this stuff because it's just no compromises. Just give me the smoke, give me the peat.
Is that whiskey older than his marriage?
Oh yeah.
I have these glasses.
You know, I'm not smelling much. Maybe my sniffer's out of whack.
Yeah, Lefroy 10 doesn't have a heavy smell, but all right.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Gotta coat that glass.
God,
doesn't acknowledge any of it.
Road tar, smoke, and more road tar.
The true face of apathy right here.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be this guy.
Really it's got that medicinal quality to it. Why? It's got that medicinal quality to it. It's almost like there's a honey note to it compared to the Kalila that I was drinking earlier.
Like, bye. No. See you later. Bitch, I'm filming a video.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Woo. Oh, fucking, I like a good distraction. Okay, let's have a look.
That's the interpretation that seems to be
A true
the only
stoic, so true.
interpretation there is to get.
I also like how he
Oh, by the way, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the stream. Thank you very much for all the support. Much love. Brilliant. Awesome. Great. Or dislike. I don't care.
says he doesn't understand why Lago would hope something positive happens because of this. So you don't understand why Lago would want something good to happen. Because good things happening are good?
Are they?
He
Oh, no, that's not
enabled
necessarily true.
Sappho. So I'm still convinced that there was in Twitch poll there was a panel on paedophilia, and I'm still convinced that the person on that panel who was pro paedophilia was Sappho. I'm still convinced of it.
Probably.
And
Yeah, but,
they
I mean,
brought on as their panel guest to help them the 16-year-old kid who they'd been grooming for like 2 years. I lost my mind at this. It is the only time I've ever told anyone to legitimately delete their channel. I got the one. I was just like, I can't believe you fucking done this. Delete your fucking channel. Like, you brought on a pedophile and the person they were grooming. Like, what is wrong with you? Fucking lunatic.
The internet was a mistake.
Was that Lio? No, it wasn't. Yeah, the internet was a mistake, true.
Don't know what is tripping you up about this, I have to be honest. Or how about this part, where he highlights a message from Hopeless Peaches, aka Rosie, that essentially says that, even if the accusations against him are false, Coyote had still reacted to them in such a way that was inexcusable.
And the truth of the matter is that she didn't even care. She said it herself. It's actually in her video. This. Like, come on. Like, what the fuck?
I'm actually disgusted by this. I don't care if what Cass said is true or not. You fucked my dad over.
Yeah. Like, she didn't even actually give a shit. It was just, like, literally that. Yeah. He made Lio look bad. That's it. That's all this comes down to.
Well, Peaches, you've made Lio look bad. How do you feel about that? Do you think that's why she deleted her channel?
I hope so.
I don't really give a shit if what Kaz says is true or not. Like, are you crazy? Like, holy fuck.
Here, I'm not even entirely sure what the issue is. Yeah, Coyote had also done something bad in response to these allegations, and that would not change regardless of how true the specific actions Coyote was being accused of were. That's what Rosie was
that
trying
sentence makes
to
no sense.
communicate in.
All I can imagine, he speaks so much slower now. I don't know if that's correct pronouns. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like, I fucking just let me know.
No, it's a dude.
Okay. But, like, he speaks so much slower now, and I'm wondering whether before he, like, makes videos now, he just sort of, like, sedates himself. Like, he sat in the chair like this. As would even be true.
If you actually listen to what he just said, it doesn't make any sense. Because, like, he said, I don't see anything wrong with this because whether or not he did anything wrong doesn't change if what he's accused of is true or not. Like, what is that sentence?
I mean, it doesn't change what he's accused of. Is this just like, I don't know, it's very word salady, but with shorter words, and
this message. More specifically, Peaches is referring to Coyote lying to Lio, which can be seen through listening to the audio of that.
He speaks so slow, I feel like I'm on LSD. Yeah, let's speed him up. Playback speed. Let's go 1.5.
He took his
screenshot
Adderall
you're
for this
showing
one.
appears in. One which was played in Mr. Pooh's video, by the way.
Cass's stream starts on the 26th of February, and I finally hear about the allegations fully on a message.
I'm gonna be honest. If you're someone who talks like this naturally, when you're like in the video editor, just speed the audio up. No one will know. No one will care, and they'll think you're less annoying. Just put it on 1.5. It's fine. Not you, Kumu. Don't do that. Like, stop speeding things up. Stop it. Stop it.
Coyote to get his arse on the stream, as at this point, even if the allegations of him being into Sappho were false, he's dicked up anyway by lying and throwing everyone under the bus. So, surprise, Coyote shows up on the stream.
Oh, and after this, just so you all know, Mr. Pooh does make a big deal about Peaches calling Lio her dad.
And then she said, "You fucked over my dad." Okay, who's her dad? You might be wondering. Well, not literally her dad. Not the guy that ejaculated cum into her mom, and then 9 months later she spawned, right? No, not that at all. No, it's fucking Lio Man, which is really weird. It's like this weird adopted daughter thing. Many people, like myself, think it's like weird sex play, probably. Not sure. Not sure. Probably true, but not sure. It's just fucking weird, all right? It is actually really fucking weird. It is disturbingly fucking weird, okay?
I'm cutting it here for the sake of time, but he does go on about this for a little longer, just so you all know. And the entire time,
You didn't go on about it long enough.
I'm just sitting there thinking, have you never heard of a family of choice before? You know this is like a thing that sometimes happens, right? In general, Mr.
No, it's not. You guys are weird. Stop doing this. Stop it. You don't need to. You don't need to. You can be like, hey, we're friends. I've got a partner. They're like a bro to me. They're a really close friend. They're a support network. They're my community. But being like, hey, they're my found family makes you sound fucking insane. I can't stress this enough.
Yeah, like I can understand like the whole like, brother from another mother like kind of shit, right? And like, but really it's not taken as literally as these guys take it,
Hey, Gilded, do you want to be my uncle?
No.
Well, now I'm hurt, and I'm going to go and join the Senate and complain about you.
Who seems to just love going on these tangents about how dumb and dumb the people he's covering are, commonly for reasons that come off as really fucking petty. Early on, he rants about how Lago's a pussy because he doesn't want to be in a server with slurs in it.
Cass himself should be aware that my issue is...
Okay.
True.
Okay, I think this gives enough of an impression. I'm not going to subject you to the dog one because I'm going to listen to it on my own and laugh. But what was the other one I wanted to listen to? So... I wanted to... Oh, okay. I'll give you a choice. We can either listen to a call, which is relevant, I think, because it's the techno debating Lio and Rosa, or...
It seems like Miv could...
Shut the fuck up. Or Doodles, because this came up on Akumu's video. I was thinking we could listen to the Cloak and Dagger, A Cloud Palace Tale, which is like a Lio being mean stream, and like Senate versus whatever this fucking other group is. Chat can also go as well. So which do you want? Do you want the Rosa Cool chat or
create a poll?
Yeah, I'll create a poll. There we go. We'll give a poll. Fucking how do I add option? I'm bad at this. Can the option just be no? Can I delete things? Mod, I don't know how I'm making polls. Okay. Lio, okay, Doodles, or Lio, or Rosa. We'll do it that way. And then, Rosa, Lio, what's the last one? We'll do, and no, we'll do, that's enough, actually. I'll do that. There we go. I think that's how polls work. It's just loading. I don't know. Maybe I broke things. Fucking that work.
It should be a big blue thing that shows up in chat.
It should be. I don't think it is. I think I just broke everything. Did I break everything? I think I broke everything. That's
Actually, there's an easier way to do that. Just tell people to write one for one option.
Fuck,
and
that would have
write two
been
in the chat for
that would have been easier. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I literally just broke my dock. Okay, cool. Give me a second. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. And then let's see if that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. One for Rosa, two for Doodle. One for Rosa, two for Doodle. Tell me what you want. Tell me your choices. I don't know if any of this works. Cloaking Dagger is like 6 hours long. No, it's the first one. All of them? No, we're not doing all of them. I have to go play D&D in a bit. I'm not doing 5-hour streams every fucking time I go live. I'll die. Two for Rosa. Two for Rosa. 1, 2 twos. Oh, if you're just gonna vote the same thing, you can't be equal.
Because somebody wrote 3.
I fucking hate you guys. Okay, we're gonna go with Rosa. I don't think you care, so we're gonna do Rosa.
I don't.
Okay, cool. This is the Rosa call. I have no idea what this is like, but I'm kind of interested. I don't know whether this will be spicy or not. If it's not, we'll go to Doodle School. We'll go for this. Okay.
Going to be a little bit different. We got 2 different things happening at once. We're going to try and technical errors. I know it's welcome everyone to another episode of Technical Errors. I know it's not Friday, but when do I ever follow schedule? I've been gone for months, and then I come back with another video. Anyway, so today's going to be a little bit different. We got 2 different things happening at once. We're going to try and speed some stuff along here, but we're here with 2 special guests. We got Leo and Rosa because recently we had a little bit of a...
Wait, this is the first Rosa call. Interesting.
Let's say falling out. Let's say recently I planned on adding 2, 3 specific individuals onto my episode of Internet Horrors, but then doing some deeper diving. One of them I still hate, 2 of them I still find annoying, and the other one was kind of a misrepresentation of character in my opinion from research I did further into. So we're going to get started. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves? We're going to start with Leo. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
How's it going? I'm Lio Convoy. I'm a Thundercat historian, internet cartoon connoisseur, and apparently I bully idiots on the internet, I guess.
I mean, that's accurate. That's accurate.
All right, and Rosa, go ahead.
I'm Rosa Ray Ramsey, and let's just say I am a friend of Rebecca Starlight. I've joined her clique recently since I mostly haven't had any friends that are LGBT, so this is why I've joined her. This is why I'm a part of...
I needed a token friend. Oh, this is off to a fucking brilliant start. Fantastic.
Our company.
All right. To the person who said that I should do an Unsolved Mysteries. That's something I'm planning on doing with a new series called Dark Corners coming soon, but that's for another time. So anyway, Rosa, let's get down into the nit and gritty. Let's talk turkey here. So you recently recommended that I add in Mr. Enter, the Fandom Menace, and and Miss Anthroponi into it. And recently I did do a poll on who I should add, which 2. And looking back on it, let's just put it this way. I think the Phantom Menace is its own video where I might talk about why I don't like him, but it would be just that. Mr. Enter, I've done a video on him, but it was a review. The reviewer, I do plan on making a video on him, just like what I think he needs to improve on, the many failures as I call it, because I think he can improve. I think he has a lot of issues. And then we have the situation with Miss Anthroponi. I hate to say this to you, but I think what you're saying about him might be a little bit of a misrepresentation. But do you want to go ahead and explain why you think he would be an internet horror?
Yeah, lore part. Okay, remember that Rosa call that we watched before?
Yeah.
The 4-hour one?
Mm-hmm.
That is all because Rosa here did not like Saeed, aka Miss Anthroponi. That's all that was. This is the genesis of that.
Wait. So because Rosa didn't side with Lio and Tech, that's what led to that whole fucking mess where she got torn apart?
Pretty much. Actually, if you go in the transcripts of the 4-hour call that Nerf uploaded, and you just type Zaid or Miss Anthroponi or whatever, right? Just count how much that comes up. Actually, at the end, he just, Lio just straight up says, don't ever mention Zaid ever again. Like that was like a huge deal for him. Like he threw it at, and that Star Wars line of you care more about Star Wars than you do principles or whatever. That's what he's talking about, is because Rosa did not agree with Zaid over Star Wars.
That's idiotic from Rune. Yes, yes it is. Wait, that's fucking.
Well, let's just
You're
say
welcome.
it was something that had to do with Cartoonchi, which, let's just say, Cartoonchi was 16 at the time, and Miss Enterpony was still an adult. So let's just say Cartoonchi was a minor back then.
Okay, so is your argument that because he had drama with a minor or someone under the age of 18, that means he might be a bad person?
Yeah, possibly. And who knows how many and the list of people that he went after, who knows how old they were.
Before I let Leo take the floor, I do want to give a little bit of criticism to that. I was in a drama situation a couple years ago with an individual by the name of Kez or Kel, who doxed an adult because they wrote glitch tech fanfic, and I was on the kid side, which was very stupid of me. This was when I was a young channel, still trying to get up, and I just kind of jumped in on anything, which thankfully I don't do anymore. But if that were the case, would this is just a yes or no question, would that make me an internet whore because I'm in a drama with someone who's 13, 14 years old?
Who knows?
Okay, so Leo, why don't you...
Yeah, like, dude, like, listen to this person, okay? Like, come on, like, why would you for 4 hours yell at this person? Like, listen to this.
Holy shit!
She's barely capable of upholding holding a casual conversation.
This is fuck me.
You go ahead and jump in. What do you have to say to that?
Who knows? Since
Okay.
that's probably a past event.
Do you think that what happened between Cartoonchi and my Santhropony was not a past event?
Not.
When did it happen? Can you tell me? Can you tell me when it happened? Can you give me a date?
Who knows how old that event was?
So you don't know. So you don't know.
I can't remember because.
No, you can't remember because number one, you got the date wrong. You got the age wrong. Cartoonchi was not 16 when that happened. Cartoonchi was 17. Cartoonchi was 16 when he cut contact with him.
Oh my god.
So you don't even know what you're talking about at all.
So it was actually.
It's
off 1 year.
Yeah. God, Rosa, don't you know anything? That's not even the right age. More Lords, I was very critical of The Last Jedi and consider it woke trash. He lambasted everyone who liked the movie. Now, look, I don't know any of the Zaid drama, but I am not a Star Wars fan. I have not got that kind of... I've not seen any of the new films, okay? I've not seen any new Star Wars content at all. I do not care. I just don't care.
I used to be a Star Wars fan.
Are we leaning down a road where you're gonna go on a rant and
No, I stopped for a reason.
Okay. you get that, buddy?
I was dog whistling. It's fine.
Fuck's sake. He would send death threats under oath. Well, that's fucked.
Actually 17. So
Yeah.
he was probably still a minor.
Yes, he was still a minor. And here's the kicker. Who held Miss Anthropony accountable for that? Can you tell me?
Oh,
Who
God.
was it?
Me.
You?
I did.
Me? You sounds like a fucking Disney cartoon.
So you and a whole
I
bunch of
held
other
him
people getting
accountable.
offended on behalf of Cartoonchi is laughable to begin with, especially you in your 30s, when, hate to break it to you, and I don't have to say, let's say, or we'll see. I can say this as provable reality. Those two share a server. And Cartoonchi tends to sit in and listen to whenever Miss Anthropony has to deal with one of his detractors coming in and getting stupid with him. Because we literally did that 10 minutes before the show started. So who are you offended for somebody else? Tell me.
Who even are you, Rosa?
That's literally what Lio does all the time.
Even though this is just.
Now, Gilded. That's because Lio is the adult in the room. This is his job. I mean, not the job he's paid for. The job that he's thrust upon himself to mentor these youths. These youths are mentally ill people.
That's actually what he's doing right now. You know, Saeed's not in this conversation. Like, Lyo's literally doing that right now.
Oh my god! Like, so since I heard the anime protagonist shit in the very first call, it's anime protagonist shit. Oh my god!
Even though this is just something that's old, this is just sent to be put in a history, to be part as a part of history.
Yeah, it's part of history. Literally everything is. What's your point?
Well, if I can just jump in real quick, do you mind, Leo? Lyo? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your.
It's Lyo. It's Lyo, like lion. But yeah, sure.
Lyo, gotcha. Well, I want to say, like you said, it's part of history. But the thing is, you wanted him on Internet Horrors, and like I said, I shouldn't have done that poll because when I did just the scratching of the surface, yeah, it sounds bad. But then when I did a little bit more digging into it, you even sent me a lot of things. They didn't really show anything about Miss Anthro that would say that he is a internet that would be an internet horror because. Let's just give an example. I want to give an example. Good to have you here, Hopeless Beaches. I'm glad that you could join in.
Hopeless is in the chat, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks, Peaches.
What is an internet horror? Like, what is he talking about?
I think that's his show. I get the impression that's what this is. Like, it's bringing up like either it's videos or streams. I don't fucking know. I'm going a little blind to this one. I'll be honest.
So, when we think about internet horror, let's look back to my first episode, which was that of Jonathan Ross. This was a guy who, despite being a very small channel, he made such a huge impact on the internet because this was a guy who was not afraid to let people know that he wanted to kill them, he wanted to dox them, he just...
Talking about Bathtub Ross. For those who don't remember Bathtub Ross, there's a 3-part Metica series on it that's quite good. And Jim was basically the person who found and highlighted this guy.
And then it was found out that he was looking up child porn, and he was working at...
Alternatively, there's a stream on this channel going over him. I've just remembered.
Elementary school, and he was laughing at people because like, oh, you can't do anything about it. It's not like you guys could do anything to stop it. And people got him fired, and then he suddenly vanished. Or another example, let's look at Lily Orchard. I put her on there because, generally speaking, even though there's a lot of things I talked about from her past, she's doing a lot of things now that are making it seem like she's very much just a bad person to be around because she's very toxic. She's abusive towards a lot of people. Miss Anthropony hasn't done... Right, Miss Anthropony, in a sense, hasn't even talked to him right now. I even just talked to him in the Discord. He doesn't really. He tends to do a lot of things that can be a little bit annoying. He can be a little bit obnoxious. He tends to call out a lot of things that people do that he will sometimes do himself. But
okay, we're gonna jump ahead a little bit because I only have so much time to say. Oh, Lyo enters the chat with a fucking Ninja Turtle. Holy shit! What could this?
Oh my god!
Okay. So can you see the camera turned on, Rosie or Rosa?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this?
That's just Raphael.
Okay. Should I not talk about this?
This is just nostalgic.
How old is this property?
It's just way old back then.
It's 38 years old. Last Jedi is what, 5, 6 years old? So why is it okay for me to talk about Raphael here, but not Last Jedi? Tell me. I want to know.
Listen, there is something that's a dead
Come on. He just wanted to show off the Ninja Turtle. Are you fucking kidding me?
Did you see his hands?
Let's go back.
5, 6 years old? So how old is this property?
It's just way old back then.
It's 30.
What the fuck?
No.
Listen, there is something that's a dead topic.
Meaty
And
claws.
then there's something that's nostalgia.
And who is the arbitrator for these discussions? Who makes that rule? Is it done by a committee?
I am.
Is there a council that gets together and decides it? Tell me, who's the arbitrator for that?
There's something that's old and something that is new.
I asked you to tell me how you get to that conclusion. Who makes that decision?
Sorry.
That is what I'm asking you. And I need you to learn to focus on what I'm asking you instead of what you want to answer. Who makes that decision? Is it you? Is there a council? Is there a committee? Do I go before a board and petition them on whether or not something's nostalgic versus a dead topic? You tell me.
Just who knows? Because
you say who knows a lot, but you sure can't answer.
Okay, Rosa, I think I'm gonna have to start doing this. Okay, so he's asking very straightforward questions, but I'm noticing that you're answering them in a sense that kind of like makes it nuanced, as in, well, that depends. Okay, well,
No.
Okay,
No,
so that's
she's not.
that's the problem,
Stop.
though. That's the problem. There really is no nuance. There should be an answer,
No,
which the answer should
she's
be.
not.
I'm just going to get hypothetical. Let's
She's-
say he were to.
She's the mental equivalent to a cripple. All right, like, this person's
Stop asking
mentally
her to
crippled.
run. Stop asking her to run.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, fuck.
This is agonizing. It's very funny though. Holy shit.
Ask me, oh, when is a time period? When's the expiration date? And I answer, I'd say 10 years. That's there's no nuance to give. But there's also the other answer. There is no expiration date. Because in reality, we all talk about things when they're very old.
I can't believe this is the origin story. I can't believe this is how this fucking started. Are you fucking kidding me?
I haven't actually watched this before. I just heard about it. And the person who told me about it was apparently really spot on, because this is Lyo's pattern, right? If he has drama with you for whatever reason, especially if it involves one of his associates, he's going to go through and try to dig up dirt and drag you through the coals for something entirely unrelated to how it all started.
Shocking.
Talking about the original trilogy for years now, and there'll be people who criticize it and think it's dumb and think it's terrible. We will be talking about the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, the live action one, for years now. We will be talking about the the J.J. Abrams one.
That didn't age well.
They're always going to be talking about it. Now, sorry to the audience for that. It's over and over. The problem that I'm seeing, though, from both sides right here, that I'm giving for the audience sake, is he's asking, when is the time period? When do you stop talking about it? And you keep saying, well, that depends. Okay, if it depends, what are some nuances? When, in what situations would you say, okay, you can talk about this forever, but you can't talk about that forever?
Well,
If you say that to him one
sometimes
more time, I might
this-
lose my mind.
sometimes there's people just get sick and tired of it.
Then why don't you just click off instead of getting doggone upset and schizo posting about it on the freaking internet? Because the truth of the matter is, here's the truth of the matter. Here's the actual truth of the matter.
Lyo, come on, buddy. Have you taken your own advice ever? Fuck, this is brutal. This is so stupid. Fucking unbelievable. There's no middle ground to these fucking dramas. It's either you're a groomer or you traced art. It's either the most inane, innocuous shit, and the response is always the same.
Hold on. I think people who trace art are like basically Hitler. Okay.
Okay. Well, I understand that.
I'm joking.
No, I know, no. Stand by your comments. I personally think that people who steal other people's pictures and things and put them in their thumbnails are basically Mussolini. I can't believe anyone would do that.
Oh, you mean like Ephraim? Did you notice Ephraim's avatar?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, how is it, Mussolini, the stream so far?
It's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it.
You tried to steal my avatar, though, but I helped.
To be fair, if you hadn't, I would have done. I don't know. Listen, I think I'm not part of art commentary. If I steal your art and put it in a thumbnail, it's based.
Right.
I can't fucking draw.
I just helped you with accountability.
That's true. That's true. You did.
Yeah.
Because you were the adult in the room, killed it.
If it was Miss Anthropony praising Last Jedi, you wouldn't say a single thing out of your goddamn gums. It's the fact that he criticizes it. Boo-hoo. And in this case, he wasn't even criticizing the movie. He was criticizing bad argumentation like you are making here for why people should not talk about the movie anymore. You couldn't care less if it was good. If it was good, if it was positive, you would keep your mouth shut.
But look, there are some people that like it.
I don't care. I don't care. And neither should you. You know, there's always going to be people who like things that are criticized. What's your favorite cartoon? Tell me.
There's a lot to choose from.
I asked you what your favorite one is.
Yeah, Rosa, he's
one.
Yeah.
There's a lot to choose from.
What's your favorite cartoon, Gilded?
South Park.
Oh, you're so fucking basic. You're so fucking basic.
Dude, no. If I was basic, I would have said, fucking, I forgot the name of that cartoon. Doesn't matter. But no, like I grew up watching South Park. I was actually there season 1 at 10 years old.
Jesus
watching
fucking
South Park.
Christ.
Okay, I was there. I watched fucking Cartman get a hoopa jube shoved up his butt. I saw the chicken fucker episode. Okay, I was. Yeah, I'm old. There you go. Boom. I'm Lio Convoy 2.0. All right, I'm gonna adopt kids now.
Tell me
Okay.
one of your favorite cartoons then.
Okay, I'm before you answer his question, let me just explain this. Okay, look, Rosa, when it comes to like people, I'm pretty sure Miss Anthro is, mature enough to understand that people will not like his opinions, and people are allowed to say what they want. If they disagree with something they say, that is the internet. But there is a fine line between like, hey, I'm just tweeting about this or talking about it because I disagree, versus getting into heated debate over like why you shouldn't talk about this. Now, the thing is, I am very vocal when it comes to people's opinions. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say, oh, I respect people's opinions.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead a little bit because otherwise I'm gonna Minecraft myself. That explains so much about Gilded, doesn't it? Just
a little bit by giving me some ideas on who to put on for internet horrors. So I can appreciate
you
that.
might well look ashamed, buddy.
Entertainment and such. And I only briefly knew about Jerry Lee Loughner for a while until I watched a Mr. Ballin video on the guy, I think it was. But the thing is, from what I'm hearing from this, it sounds more like you're upset that he dislikes something that maybe you personally like, but then you're also making these arguments that say he needs to stop beating a dead horse. Well, then...
Oh my god, does Techno shut the fuck up? Holy fuck.
God. Oh, you need to learn that you're not the content, buddy.
I was planning to stay neutral through all this and let you guys go through it, but I can't actually anymore. I can't. Why do you get to bring up Cartoonshi, but he cannot talk about a 5-year-old movie and explain like why these defenses are bad and why these people who are making these horrible defenses are not that smart? Like, these are not smart defenses, these are bad.
But like I said, that video that he just uploaded, who knows how many of these people were minors?
Okay, that's another thing. Okay, if you're on the internet, I even say this before, if you're on the internet, welcome to the Thunderdome. This is equal gains. No one cares if you could be a crippled 60, 70-year-old woman.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Dude, what he just said did not age well.
No, it really fucking didn't, did it? Well, I mean, Lio clearly thinks that because he'll scream at literal children, and I do mean literal children. Do you think I don't...
But...
Go on.
Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
No, you first.
No, after you.
No, you first. You go.
I was going to say... Fuck you. Right, do you think Lio, like, ever goes into any comic book stores where whatever fucking comic book company he works for is published, and he sees kids picking them up, and he's like, that's not for you. That's for adults. This is an adult comic. I just like the idea that in real life he screams at kids as well. I think that's...
Right?
Yeah, that's the fucking goal.
But, no, like, the thing is that, what I was going to say was, that I forgot. Yeah. I don't have any memory of what I was going to say at all. Oh, no, I remember now. I remember. It just hit me like a flashlight or something. I think it's amazing that these guys are having this conversation in this call or stream, whatever it is, and they just aren't noticing that this person is incapable of engaging with any of their points.
Yeah, like, well, they never do, because it's not about engaging with points. It's about, like, fucking, we're gonna fucking stab at you until you give up. That's what they do to Kumu. That's what they do to everybody. Oh, fucking hell.
People are still going to give their opinion on you. Th're going to trash talk you. Or...
fuck off.
Hey, Mushmouth, I'm talking to you.
Talking to. Can we click on their profile and tell that they're telling the truth about their ages, and they say, "Yep, I'm actually a minor," or like, can we confirm that? And
No,
again,
I want to know. I want to know who said anything about. People. Hey, Mushmouth, I'm talking to you.
I wish we can go over these people.
No, I asked you a very specific question. What is?
Oh shit! The last person that's an artist Lee on there. that it was that
Yeah.
was highlighted by Techno was the person that another person Lio screeched at. Like he went full like clapping his hands, Karen, at that person. And when I say that, I mean he literally clapped his hands while screaming at her. I have the clip.
Okay, that's pretty fucking funny. Oh my god. I see the thing with Lio as well is there's so many memeable moments that I'm just shocked this hasn't happened to him before. Like it's just it's a deluge of content. I think you know those channels that just become fucking like A-logging one person, like they just make all their money off like King Cobra videos.
Yeah.
Or like
Boogie.
you could do that to Lio. You could do that and make a living off it. Unironically.
People want me to. I said no.
I want you to. Become the expert. Embrace the meme.
About telling a minor their opinion is bad. And then you try to do this anime pro tag nonsense of, I can't believe I just heard this. What are you talking about? Are you literally insane?
I mean, clinically, sure.
You want me to do?
Yeah.
I want you to learn to answer a direct question that I have asked you. Anytime here, I have asked you direct questions. You have failed miserably to answer them. Miserably. Are you telling me that a minor cannot have a bad opinion? Yes or no?
Just, I don't know exactly.
I actually have.
Let me hold on. I want to say this. Let me.
No, go ahead.
You don't care dick about children's safety on the internet. You couldn't care less. You're trying to use it as some sort of club. You know, dickhole, sit down and shut your mouth. You are talking to somebody who, for the past 4 years, has been in a doggone mire dealing with actual child predators and trying to report them and keep kids safe. All you are doing is sitting here trying to use but a minor as some sort of lever to use against somebody whose content you don't like. Do not play this game with me. You are not smart enough for it. Do you understand me?
And it also.
I wish I would have seen this before. That right there was clippable irony.
That's such a good fucking clip. It's great. Holy shit. This was like a year ago, right? The Rosa stuff?
Yeah. It was, yeah.
Holy shit, that's quite funny.
In fact, it was that 4-hour Rosa call was in February of 2023.
It's nice to go past the anniversary.
Also comes down to this. I mean, is because they are a minor, does that mean they do not, if someone is a minor and they do post something that is let's say objectively bad, I'm not saying what they posted and what Miss Anthroponi talked about, what these people
There's
are using
no such thing as objectively bad, dipshit.
There's no such thing. Oh, yeah.
Of argumentation purposes. But does that mean because they are minors, they don't deserve to be called out or criticized or such?
Okay, there's Leo Convoy Bingo. I know, I saw enough playing it earlier.
I just don't know much.
Okay, I know you don't know much.
I do
you
care
said,
for.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do.
Don't you ever say that again. Don't you ever say that
minor
nonsense again
safety.
because you have proven that you don't. You want to know how I know that? You remember how we brought up the fact that you said that, oh, they harassed cartoons, or not cartoon, how they harassed Crimson Mayhem, and I told you Crimson Mayhem failed to report a child predator, and you said you didn't know that? Yes, you did know that because you responded to his thread talking about it. Matter of fact, I'm going to pass this to Tech and let him take a look at your response.
What's this?
And then I'm going to all right, I'll give you the background as I. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You lying piece of garbage.
I set the waivers. Okay, go ahead. Let me see this.
He didn't tell me.
Wait, let me see this.
Literally, I'm giving it to you on Twitter. There's the image of her response, and here's the initial thread. So let me go ahead and walk you through this since you magically forgot in less than a year.
Because
years ago, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm explaining the situation to Tech, and you will sit there and you will listen. A few years ago, a friend of mine started a massive server in order to report a child predator by the name of Toon Critic. And Crimson Mayhem hopped in.
Toon Critic mentioned, interesting. I'm going to go over that Skype call soon.
Saying, oh, he's totally going to be involved, guys. Until it became go time. Until it became time to actually report him. Then Crimson ghosted literally everyone. And then we get to last year. Where Crimson was lying about Miss Anthroponi, saying that Miss Anthroponi threatened people over Star Wars. I called him out on it. He lost his mind. And then days later, he apologized for it. And there's Rosa in the comments.
Yeah, hang on. Let me read this. Hang on. Okay, so here's Crimson Mayhem. It says, I was wrong. I did lie about Miss Anthroponi threatening me a month ago. It was my fault for bailing out a serious situation regarding bringing a pedophile to justice. I ain't playing victim anymore. Leo had every right to call me out. Wait a minute. Glad you admit your wrongdoings, and for that I forgive. What?
What?
Rosa. Wait. What? Okay. Oh my. Oh my goodness. So this guy is admitting he could have brought a pedophile to justice, and you're saying, "Oh, you admit your wrongdoings, I forgive you." Do you not know what your critic? Oh my god. Oh my god. I need a minute. I need a minute. I need a minute. Hang on.
When did I say that?
Oh my god, that's so fucking performative. Listen, Toon Critic had it happened ages ago. This video has not aged well. True, Solar. Oh, fuck me.
You said that the day he put that thread out.
I didn't know that.
It was literally in the topic. It's literally in the initial tweet where he admits that he failed to report a child predator. How did you not know that you read the tweet and responded directly to it? How do you not know that?
Oh my god. I can't. I don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. No.
No.
This is why I don't ever want to hear from you that you care about kids or that you care about what people act like online, because you will excuse the dumbest of things if your friends are the ones behind it. I don't want to hear it.
I just didn't know that.
How did you not?
Okay, so for Gator Creation, because you're asking, for Gator Creations. So who is asking this? So according to what I've been told, this person, this Rosa, had been in a Rosa. Stop before I meet you, okay? Because I'm not very happy right now. I'm really not happy. Rosa had been in a.
Is she like fucking gasping for breath?
It sounds like she's hyperventilating. Yeah.
Had been Rosa. I will mute you. I will mute you if I have to. You need to stop. Okay. So Rosa had forgiven Crimson Mayhem, who admitted straight up that he did not take a serious situation seriously in bringing an actual pedophile named Toon Critic to justice. A person who who actually went after minors and just bailed out on it. And she says, "Well, you admit to your wrongdoings, and I forgive you." Okay. Let me explain something. That's the. Oh my god! I don't even. Oh my god.
I never want to hear you talk about the minors. How in the world do you not? Again, did you respond to a thread without reading it because you had no problem responding to the "well, you made a mistake and I forgive you"?
I just want to let people know it's also based on my connection to. I might hop out of the live stream. My thing is dying right now, but it's also because I really need a minute. I'll probably jump in about a few minutes. I just don't even know.
Take a break. Go ahead. How do you respond directly to a thread? How do you respond directly to a thread saying you admitted your mistake, I forgive you, while magically not reading it? Can you tell me how you can forgive somebody for a mistake they made without reading what mistake they made?
That. I kind of read too fast.
Stop repeating yourself, because here's the truth. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't believe you. This is why I don't believe you. And this is also why I will never, ever, 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 ever buy from people like you the nonsense of, well, I'm worried about the children that Zaid might say mean things to. Zaid does not. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Please listen to me.
Why should I listen to you? You have lied this entire time. You have failed to give direct responses. You have called somebody bigoted for not liking the corporate practices of a dictatorship regime. Who are you? Seriously, like, to your core, who are you? What type of person are you?
A dictatorship? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What's wrong with this guy? She was having a panic attack. Lio and Peaches thought she was faking. Also, they act like everyone reads a thread fully before reading, but sure attack her for it. Yeah, look. Like, Lio, this is why everyone thinks you're a fucking hypocrite. Because, like, it's, "Hey, Akuma, how you doing, buddy?" Like, how can you sit there and be like, "We're the good guys"? Peaches didn't know better. Like, Peaches couldn't have known anything while screaming at Rosa about fucking Toon Critic. What the actual fuck is wrong with this guy? What are we listening to? We're listening to the very first Rosa call, Akuma. The genesis. The origin story of this fucking arc.
My feelings about a movie matter more than the lives of other people. My feelings about my friends, which here's the truth of the matter. I keep saying cartoon. I apologize. If you died today, Crimson Mayhem wouldn't shed a tear. He doesn't know you.
I just didn't know about this situation.
And who was that friend? Who was that friend you mentioned at the beginning of this live stream? Rebecca what?
Rebecca Starlight.
Rebecca Starlight. Who is that exactly?
I just don't want to say her dead
name.
I
asked who she is.
I just don't want to say her dead name.
Dead name?
Her dead name.
And we're supposed to pity Peaches crying. True, Molt.
One of my friends.
What's her YouTube channel name?
She was one of my.
I didn't ask if she was one of your friends, but you said she is your friend. Oh, that doofus who also failed to report a child predator in her own server and consistently dodges people who want to ask about it? That person? Yeah, she did.
We didn't know we didn't know about what she was. We didn't know what this person was doing until.
What person am I referring to right now?
Until we finally kicked them out.
What person am I referring to in this case?
Nekopan?
Yeah, and to this day, Star Giant refuses to talk about it. In fact, Star Giant told me that unless there has been a court case, you can't call somebody a child predator. That's your friend.
Okay.
Your friend, your buddy, that you're so glad to be friends with because now you're part of the LGBTQ. Don't you feel nice and special surrounding yourself by a bunch of people who actually don't care about the safety of children? You worthless piece of garbage. You're 30 years old.
I'll have a look,
You're
Ultra.
more concerned with the fact that Zaid says mean things about critics in a movie than you are about whether or not people are right. This is disgusting. What is wrong with you? Who raised you?
He starts his call so calmly, and then the minute he gets to the point where he's like, yeah, this man, like, whatever else you want to say about Lio, he knows his content. He knows it. He's got like a fucking sixth sense for this shit. Holy shit. Yeah, this is aged this so well. Fuck. All the calls are like this then. Every single one.
Oh, let's hear it.
I-
I'm all ears.
I didn't know about me and my friend Rebecca didn't know about what Nicopen was doing behind our backs because we had to deal with someone else who was lying. This person was known as Lovely Lena. And of course,
Is Lovely Lena a child predator?
well, let's just say she's a
I don't want to. If you ever
let's
say
just
"let's
say
just
she
say
was a
again," I'm going to
liar.
lose. If you say "let's just say again," I'm going to genuinely lose my temper with you. Do you want that?
No.
Then let me be very clear here. I don't care. Actually, I do
Got
care.
a serious voice on.
Which is why I don't like you. But if Lovely Lena's lying, that is a lot less condemning than being a child predator. Do you understand me? So the fact that you're trying to use Lovely Lena as a shield for the fact that you guys didn't act, and to this day, Star Giant dodges me to have a conversation about this is disgusting.
We had
Vile,
to deal with
wretched, damnable.
Lovely Lena.
Lovely Lena lied. How is Lovely Lena higher rated than having a child predator in your server? Tell me that.
Well, let's just say we didn't know.
Akumu, if you want the clip timestamp for this, by the way, it's around 35 to 37 minutes. I'll send you a link to the VOD.
That what Nicopen was doing behind our backs until
And you didn't
eventually
listen when you were told. You didn't listen when you were told. Because Call Me Nil has been trying to get a hold of your little buddy for a while now and has actively avoided her consistently and avoids me too.
we didn't know that
Yeah, you
until
did.
eventually we found out. Until
Yeah.
eventually it was
You were
eventually
more
dug
concerned.
up.
You were more concerned with Lovely Lena lying to you than you were the fact that you had a child predator.
It
That's true of
wasn't
the
long
matter.
before-
To answer nice stories, Lovely Lena has been removed from the majority of the internet. She only responds on Twitter and occasionally Facebook now.
It wasn't long before we eventually discovered what Necapon was doing was wrong, and then eventually we kicked her out.
Eventually. You eventually kicked her out. How long between finding out the information and removing
See
her?
what I mean?
Yeah.
You're seeing it in real time. They went from Star Wars or whatever to that.
The minute they could find something. These people are fucking vultures. Do you know, if they... How old is the person in this call? So, Rosa here is... Hey, Basti. Rosa here is about 30, but she is very mentally disabled. And this is why I'm not using the R slur on this person, though I use it all the time. Lio is 37. Okay? So, like...
Yeah, I don't even feel comfortable saying saying retard in regards to her.
Yeah, it's oh yeah, every single one of these is a rough fucking listen. I fucking tell you.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say
Stop. Oh my God. Can you start a
Well,
sentence without saying, let's just say, I'm going to lose
eventually-
it on you? I'm going to lose it on you. How long? Give me days, hours, weeks. What is it?
I'm gonna say like I lost track. It's been like a long
Was it days?
probably.
It took you
But-
days to remove a child predator when you knew
I
what they
think
did.
it was like
Took you days? Days?
probably
Days? It should have taken you
Probably, like,
5
4
goddamn
days.
seconds!
Sounds like to have an aneurysm. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Okay, you know what I just fucking realized?
What?
I might have been told wrong. I was told that the person he was yelling at was this Lee person that popped up in the top left corner. But I think the clip that I was given, it was this. Like him yelling at Rosa. I think what I told you about the clapping is this call.
Oh.
Yeah, shit. I might have been misinformed. And he was actually yelling at Rosa. You're in for a treat. This is going to get really bad.
it was probably like 4 days.
4 days between finding out someone in your server is a child predator
Yeah.
and removing them. Are
There
you
we go.
stupid? 4 days
This
that
is
person
the
can
one.
continue to prey
Yep.
on children in your server. 4 days that idiot sits nice and comfy in a server full of children. 4 days.
It wasn't long before Rebecca eventually had just took down her old server because she didn't want drama in her life.
Don't care. I don't care about her taking down her server. What I care about is it took her days to take somebody she knew was a child predator away from her server that had kids in it. Don't you ever come to me telling me about how you care about children. You lying, disingenuous piece of
Way more
garbage.
than
You are
this
30
group
years
is,
old
yeah.
and you're full of this nonsense. Not only should you be ashamed of yourself, your parents should be ashamed of raising you like this. They owe everyone a
didn't know
Gus Ringers an
that.
apology.
I didn't know that.
And now you have the audacity to sit here and try to play pretend that you have any moral high ground to talk about Zaid being bigoted against China, and who knows how many people had bad arguments that he talked about in that video that were minors. You don't care about minors. What you can care about is whether or not your feelings are hurt. You worthless, gutless cretin. Find God.
Find God.
He's the only one who can help you at this point.
I've listened to this. I said I have this clip, and I've listened to this clip like 24 times.
I feel bad laughing because Rosa is suffering, but this is such clown behavior from Lion. Like, I'm gonna level with you. Okay, I'm really trying. I am not laughing at Rosa here. Okay, this is very sad that this is happening to this woman, but holy fucking shit! Like,
No, this hits different. This whole time I thought it was Lee, artistic Lee, he was yelling at, and now that I know it's Rosa, it hits way different.
yeah, because this is the thing though. Also, here's the important thing. He apologized in his 3-hour long video for the ableist slurs, but said it was justified. This was right at the beginning of this. And he said he thinks this is fine. He thinks this is fine. And the actual story he's given and got the information for at this point. It's interesting that his response to Peaches was to instantly coach her, right? Rather than, hey, what the fuck you doing? Daughter o' mine.
She's breedable, guys.
Listen, we need to stop saying that because let's be honest, Peach's body would reabsorb the fetus.
Talk about inflation porn.
Go to church.
It's just so hard.
Why is it? Why?
That's why Doodle Tones likes her. History is a flat circle, kids.
Explain to me. You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. But can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me why every single time I'm about to dunk on some idiot just for being stupid, there's always children that are put in danger? Why can't you retards just be stupid? Why can't you
Rosa
just
ain't a saint yet.
Why do you always put
Okay,
children
look,
in harm's
I've heard Jesus Christ. I've heard other people say this. Rosa ain't a saint. I agree with you. I don't know the full context, but the main thing here is Rosa has the mental age of a 7-year-old, okay? And I'm not trying to be mean by that. I'm not saying she's a saint, but the standards of judgment here that needs to be taken into account with the decisions she fucking makes.
way? I'm sorry for calling you retarded. I've met retarded people. They're very polite, very sweet, and they wouldn't pull these stunts. They're a lot smarter than you.
God, you're talking.
He actually,
fucking.
He says that line a lot, by the way. That's a common line of his to say
fuck.
retarded people are better people than you are, which is almost reverse. It's reverse ableism, I guess. It's a backwards way of him just justifying calling somebody retard. It's you're more retarded than retards. It's what he's saying.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know that.
Go get your parents. Because I know you live with them. Go get them.
Go get them. Go get your parents. Mind you, he wants to mention that Peaches was groomed as an excuse for her. Yeah, because Peaches gets all the fucking excuses in the world. And she's because I think we were discussing this earlier, it's interesting with the whole Lyo doesn't play favorites thing. You see this in his comment section on his latest video. Lyo doesn't play favorites. He never plays favorites. Well, it seems on the February the 28th call, Lyo admits to the fact that Jordan wasn't doing chores or something. That's why Lyo had a go at him. And yet, in the recent stuff we've seen out of Peaches, those those leaked comments. Can't imagine how they got out. That when Peaches was fighting with Lyo's wife, Lyo sat her down and told her to apologize. So if that's not fucking favoritism, I'm not sure what is.
I just don't know.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You dishonest, gutless weasel.
Please.
And then you have the audacity to sit here and try to moral post all over the internet about how Zaid's bad, and let's just say they're a bigot, let's just say this, let's just say that, and then you come onto this stream with this poor man who has no idea about the depths of your depravity, because I don't either, and you make excuses for why you didn't remove a predator, you make excuses for why you supported somebody who didn't report a predator. What is it with you idiots? Why can't I just laugh at a fool? Why can't I just mock a moron? Why is it you idiots always wind up putting children in danger? Why? Why can't I just have one night where I make fun of morons?
I did not know.
You did know. It took you 4 days. 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Days. Minutes is long enough. It took you days to remove a child predator from your server.
Who knows? I just
don't you say who knows, you knew. You were more concerned with lovely Lena.
Why did he keep rejoining and leaving again? What's the fucking point? You're not watching your own stream. Dude, just listen, I'm glad that tech has nothing to fucking add, but dude, fuck off.
Lying.
Right?
Who cares? I deal with liars every day. I'm talking to one right now. If I have somebody tap me on the shoulder and say, Lyo, there's a child predator in this server, I'm done with you and I go. Good God, what is wrong with you? Who raised you?
Please.
Please what? It's not me you should be begging for anything. It's God at this point.
Oh my gosh. So, okay.
Wait. God should be begging now? What?
Well, she should be begging God. She should be begging God. Because Lyo is a good Christian. A good Christian boy. Let he is who is without sin, Lyo.
I don't even
know.
how
He was getting overwhelmed and left.
It was both. It was both.
Her little friend that she mentioned at the beginning of the stream is Starlight Giant Productions, who apparently, after finding out there was a predator in the server, went off on some tyrant. You okay? Jack?
I just never knew anything.
Shut your mouth. I'm not in the mood for your excuses. I am genuinely not in the mood for your excuses. Because you know what? Lovely Lena's removed from the internet for the greater part of things. She can post on Twitter and Facebook. She's not going to post anywhere else. That's who you were worried about. You were worried about lovely freaking Lena. Somebody I could body in 5 seconds. Not the child predator. Not the accusation that somebody in your staff was preying on children. No. Lovely Lena lied. Boo-hoo. You lie all the time. How about we crucify you? Don't tell me you don't know.
So he protects
I want to hear
liars.
it.
Holy shit. Thank you for the $4.99. It really says something when commentary channels who say some of the most teenest things get uncomfortable hearing this call. They said, I cannot emphasize this enough. Both I and Gilded struggle with the Rosa shit. And I've watched people have a heart attack on live stream and I've not had issues. But there is something about this topic. And like, I'm really trying... I'm not a very soy person. I've seen a lot of stuff on the internet. I'm really not trying to drum this up like I'm a good person and like, oh my god, I would never do this because I'm a good person. I never do this because it's inherently very fucked up. And you can see this when like there are people who wanted to call in and talk and things, and some people are very small or they don't really know, and you know, they might be inviting drama. And I've tried to like minimize that in the last stream because I don't want people getting shit. There are certain people who I'm like, actually, do you know what? Maybe you're a small bit apart. I want to be nice. That doesn't make me a good person, but the shit Lyo pulls is actually really fucked up, and it's amazing. I'm amazed he gets away with this shit.
No, the only thing that was worse. The only thing that was worse than these Rosa calls was the Kumo call. That one like was rough. Like I actually struggled with that pretty hard.
Yeah, it's it's actually fucked. Watching someone beat on defenseless is hard for most to watch unless they have some level of sociopathy. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like some people have been like, "Wow, Becky, you've done a lot of streams on this topic. Why?" And I'll be honest. Like again, it's cool to have you all here. But part of it is I'm kind of just fucking fascinated at this point. There's always something new to uncover of this guy just being an absolute fucking trash fire. Like, and everyone's like, yeah, this guy's our fucking hero. This is your Batman. You fucking losers.
Yeah. You remember the meme or the tweet I sent you?
Yeah. Yeah. God. Lio does this all from love, guys. They said it themselves in the Senate Corps. Fucking assholes.
I don't want to hear it. You're 30 years old. This is inexcusable. This is pathetic and laughable. Like, how did you get to this age without dying? How did you not choke on some sort of electric cord? Because God knows you're dumb enough to. No wonder you're like hell of a boss. You identify with demons enough.
He's just fucking pulling them out of the air. I'm a fucking hell of a boss. Yeah, you like demons. Fucking Ninja Turtles. You're a rat. That's I fucking hate this guy. He's such a cunt.
Can't have a single night where I just make fun of some moron being stupid. No, it's always got to have children.
She's in tears. You absolute fuck.
You want to know who shouldn't be on the internet? You shouldn't be. Neither should Crimson. If you have a child predator in your midst, or you're in the job of reporting them and you fail to, like ghosting, gone. You shouldn't be posting anything. Because all he does is post for likes and clout. Boy ain't got a single backbone in his entire doggone body. Neither do you. And neither does what's-her-face, Star Giant Productions. Going out tirade about Lily Orchard of all people. Don't address the only monsters in your community.
By the way, he was defending Lily Orchard right there. He actually originally defended the hell out of that person.
Wait, Lio defended Lily Orchard?
Yeah, he just did, but he's been doing that for a while.
That's very interesting. I know a lot about Lily Orchard. I've read her fan fiction. It's very interesting in the way that I will never show it on stream. And I am not saying this as like a jokey hypothetical thing or like trying to cover it. Don't go and read her fucking fan fiction. Seriously, just don't. Actually do yourself a favor and don't read it. Take it from me, it's incredibly fucked up. Right? Okay? If I'm not showing you something on stream, it's very fucked. Don't read it. Just save yourself, okay? Fuck Lily Orchard.
I'm only
waiting for here
because I owe him at least that. I thought you said you were going to protect your friends. Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear the protection of Star Doofus Productions.
I just didn't know.
I don't want to hear. I didn't know you did know. Come on. Where's all that fire and fury? You were going to protect your friends, right? Crimson Mayhem is a worthless, gutless piece of gutter trash, and Star Giant Productions is too. Frankly, they should both get into single-person car accidents with no survivors. Come on, come at me. What are you going to do?
Then what am I supposed to do with them?
Find better friends and learn to be a better person with consistent moral values that gets mad over the right thing instead of whether or not someone's mean about Star Wars. Boo!
I've just piqued Takumu's curiosity as well. Sorry, buddy. Get back to me and let me know if we're still friends.
Ooh, someone said mean things about someone else's opinion. Yes, he hungers for hoes. It's so cringe. God forbid I care about actual children being preyed on. Wasn't your entire problem that you got mad that we made fun of necrophiles? Go find a noose. Make sure it's nice and tight when you jump hunger for hoes.
Damn.
Oh, so it's fine when Lio tells somebody to... God.
Well, come on. Defend your friends. Remember, you're a force to be reckoned with. Let's hear it.
I just don't have any words to say.
Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's because there is no defense for them. But I'm glad you came on. I'm glad you came on, because now I know exactly what happened in that goofy server. You guys were obsessing over a liar when a child predator was running amok and you didn't care enough to look. And when you finally did, it took you 4 days afterwards to remove her. Thank you for letting me know. I don't want to hear any of you morons ever grandstand about another creator ever again until you get your lives corrected. This is asinine. You're mad about people like Lily Orchard who say other mean things. Boo-hoo.
So
you know what?
Leah, I did not like the noose comment. Thanks, Leah.
No choice.
No choice what?
But to cut ties with him.
Oh, you poor baby. You shouldn't be sad. You should be angry. That tells me exactly where your values are. I'm so sad. I have to cut off my friends. No, if I have friends, and I have, unfortunately, in the past, that have turned out to be garbage people, I'm angry with them for being garbage people.
all of his friends online have become
Just a
garbage,
little bit of
or all
both.
garbage people.
Yeah, I wonder what they... Listen, correlation is not causation, but it is worth investigating.
No, there's only one for you, because there's no anger in your voice. You sure were going on a tirade about, let's just say, he was bigoted to China. I have friends in the LGBTQ. Who cares? So do I. I don't use them as a meat shield, you worthless piece of garbage. You god-awful parasite of a human being.
I just
You just
didn't
what?
know all
What's to do
these
with...
things.
Yeah, you did. You're the one who just told me.
Until now.
You just told me it took her 4 days. You knew. You didn't care.
Just didn't know
You
all
did
these
not
things
care.
until
You
now.
did.
He defended Lily Orchard in the past because he was under the impression people only didn't like her because she was mean. Yeah, that was Lily's defense. Oh, I'm the big bad boogeyman of the brony analysis community. I'm just mean to people. Oh, I understand what it's like to have bad subtext. I had bad subtext. No, Lily, you wrote a pedophilic incest fan fiction for multiple fucking chapters and then blamed it on other people. What the fuck are you talking about?
Not care. You did not care. You knew. You just told me 4 days. You didn't care. You wanted me to talk about Lovely Lena, so let's talk about Lovely Lena. Lovely Lena is somebody severely on the spectrum who gets a lot of parasocial relationships with people and needs to calm down.
So I get the feeling this is it.
Okay, I apologize to all the viewers who have been jumping in. My device has been acting up very bad. I am getting my newest one. I just bought myself a new laptop just today to get things up and rolling, but I have been listening in on the stream. So I caught your story, by the way. Rosa, I don't even know what to say, because I can't take back I used to think of you as someone that was like, okay, she seems like a decent user. Maybe she's a little bit obsessed with these certain individuals, but what is there to say at this point? What can I say? What can I say? Just, oh my God.
I just
don't
I don't want to hear. Yeah, I don't want to hear you didn't know. Okay,
Right.
just based on your response to Crimson, you cannot tell me you didn't know. He outright said it right there.
Wait, how did she blame her writing shit on other people? She blamed people influencing her. She said that other people it was a whole fucking thing. I will actually go over Orchard at some point because it's I'll do it for the channel. I might do a video actually.
Outright said it, and then I hear all this other stuff.
I have no choice.
No choice with what? With what?
She's going to cut them off, and she's so very sad about it.
No. Just a little bit of both.
No, what you need to do is you need to get offline, you need to get a real job, and you need to find some moral values. Go to church.
I mean, Rosa,
Go to Catholic
look what
church.
you're doing. Look what you're doing. You even almost put me on your guys' side because I was convinced that the people you were talking about were all these insane, delusional people. And then this happens? Come on. You got to be kidding me. You got to be. I don't.
She's troll shielding. She's worse than anybody
No.
she wants you to cover, and she just wants to throw other people on her bus so you don't cover her.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
you
Low
are.
merit.
Don't tell me.
After-
Don't you ever tell me no again.
It's just that
You have proven yourself to be a
all that
pathological
stuff
liar.
that has been thrown at me.
Thrown at you. These are things you knew about. You dishonest snake.
You got to be okay. Look, oh my God, I don't even know. Rosa, the fact of the matter is, this is an example of internet horrors. This right here is an example of internet horrors. The whole two-faced delusion. This is something I talked about with Lily
Also
Orchard.
true, Jack.
Oh, it's bad when this happens, but it's okay when this is happening. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I don't even know what to. The reason I keep repeating myself is because you made yourself out when you were helping me out with putting in new people with this whole oh yeah, I feel like calling these people out because they're extremely bad and so on and so forth. Then you go and do stuff like this. I don't like people who are two-faced to me.
So-
I had that happen to me a lot before, okay? When I was an upstarting YouTuber, it took a bunch of people, mostly some groups that I was in a Discord with, to tell me, look,
I'm
before
gonna be
you
honest,
go jumping on
I
people, you
don't
say
fucking
he's
care.
bad.
He didn't like the fact that Miss Anthropody was involved because he wasn't. He just failed because he's a pussy.
Oh, okay.
Which is even worse when you think about it.
I'm so glad, after a while, I was following Crimson Mayhem, because keep in mind, I didn't know any of this stuff until then. I just, I had to create a new Twitter account because the last one got hacked.
I don't know if you're still making content, but if you're going to moderate, please just moderate. Okay.
Can, because I've worked with those people at different jobs. You can. You're making excuses because that's all you know how to do. Excuse.
I wish I can get a job, but
Wait. Worked with what people?
Not with a
Hold on. I gotta go back for a second.
kept in the.
Oh,
Just kept.
situation when you're one who told us about it. Tell me.
I just didn't know.
Here's one from Artistic Passions. Cut ties. That's, oh my God.
I just didn't know all these things. I just didn't know.
You didn't know. Oh, please be
All of
sad
this
for
was
me.
just kept
I thought I talked a lot. Fuck me.
Oh, it wasn't. You just told us about it.
All of this was just kept in the. I can't help but feel like this was kept in the shadows. But now, I just can't help but feel so guilt-ridden.
No, you're not. You don't feel bad about any of this because the minute this all ends, you're going to go back to being exactly what you were and doing exactly what you were doing.
I just can't help but feel guilt-ridden.
Cool. Go to church. Get offline. Get a real job. You're in your 30s. The fact that you haven't by now is ridiculous.
I wish
I'm 37.
Could.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can. If people who have
But
actual mental disabilities can, because I've worked with those people at different jobs, you can. You're making excuses because that's all you know how to do.
Where? That's what I want to know. Where is he working?
I've never heard this claim before.
Yeah, I have. So on Twitter, he claimed that he worked in mental health or around mental health people or mentally ill people or something like that. I couldn't find that tweet a second time, so it's nice to hear it come out of his mouth. I actually worked in health around mentally ill people. That was actually a job that I had. And I do not in any way, shape, or form resemble this guy's personality. Like, this is not common amongst people that work in that field.
Yeah, you build sympathy. Firstly, thank you, Iron. I appreciate that comment. And secondly, so from my perspective, like I've got friends who have gone through serious mental breakdowns and have literally lost their minds and been sectioned. I've got one of my really close friends, his brother's quite disabled, and I've seen the way he is and the way his brother is, and it builds a sympathy. Like I think I kind of try and apply the same rules to people like that I do to kids. There's something inherently fucked up about doing shit like this. It's just deeply uncomfortable. Everyone has lines. I'm really not trying to moralize this. It's just it's uncomfortable, and I'm just being honest about that.
Right. Well, it's like I actually had a whole argument with Inla over this because I said I don't think that anybody should have held Rosa to the level of responsibility that they're trying to hold her to in regards to modding a server.
Yeah. How can this person mod another? And fuck, this person couldn't moderate a Reddit forum. He never really apologized publicly, but he will demand others do it properly. Yeah, because Lio constantly says that he takes accountability, never does. Anyway, we are getting through this because I am very late for D&D.
Excuse.
No, you're good.
I wish I can get a job, but not with a pandemic on. That's
the pandemic's been over for a while, dirtbag. Go get a job. Stop making excuses, because that's what you're doing now, and I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. Yeah, all your excuses are gone. I think if you were smart, you'd leave.
It's losing experience points is true. Fucking hell.
Leave.
Okay, we're gonna skip ahead because someone else joins, and I think it might be Peaches.
Why don't you go ahead and just for my audience who doesn't know who don't know who you are, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I guess I'm Hopeless Peaches. I do art commentary content, and I haven't posted in a while actually. So,
You just posted last week.
I did post last. I did. I'm used to not posting.
All right. So, I wanted to ask some important questions that I think would be. There's people who think. Hang on. There's people who, by your logic, there's people who think that Prismate, Luke, and Vosh are decent people. Heaven help us. Ugh, well, Vosh, yeah, I follow him.
I don't care. Let's see if we discuss this.
He follows Vosh. It makes sense now.
Instead, he just turned around and was, to paraphrase it, super down, was just, fuck off, I'm right, you're wrong, and just continued to make a whole other video, basically doubling down. And then made another video to double down. And, especially when again, considering the whole schizo posting Kai did, to show that Luke was showing the video around to multiple people, and none of them said, "Yo, that's fucked up, take it out." I think the only person who did actually bring it up that's been proved is Omnia said it could get Luke in trouble, not that it was bad, so that's a whole different thing. So the fact that many people either they showed it and they said, yeah, it's fine, or someone goes, it could get you in trouble, and they still don't care. I think it's pretty intentional.
All right. So another question is, did you ever have any interactions when it came to Shannon? Is there any interactions like you actually talked to her, or did you ever try to reach out to her?
So I used to.
I don't have the context for this. This is, and I feel like we're going off tangent a little bit. It's interesting that Peaches comes in at this call, though, considering what's developed. I've still got a bit of things to peek through with Peaches. What's left of her fucking content. Okay. Okay, look. It's late. I want to stop doing 5-hour streams, please. So we're gonna do wrap up. Okay, Gilded. First off, shout yourself out, obviously, and your video for tomorrow.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't hear.
Oh, Gilded, shout yourself out and your video for tomorrow.
Oh, shill myself out.
Yeah,
Shout myself out.
Shout yourself. Or shill yourself out. I don't know. Either. Do anything. Do a dance.
But
I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, so my YouTube account is Gilded Poo. You could just literally just type Gilded Poo in the search, and I come right up. And yeah, I have a video going over Ephraim's questionable online existence. So that video should be pretty fun. It comes out tomorrow at 2 CST, which would be 3 o'clock EST, if you for some reason are unfortunate enough to live in California.
I don't know what time that is British time, but it's a time in the real time zone. I don't fucking know. Thanks very much for joining me, man. I'm gonna throw you out, and then I will chat to you in a bit.
Okay.
Nice one. Later.
Thanks for having me. Later.
Christ. Oh, fuck. Okay, listen. I'm gonna work out whether I'm allowed to raid. That's my next thing that I'm gonna work out. Can I actually raid people? I don't know how to raid people. I don't think I can raid people. I still can't raid people. I still don't have the thing for raiding. Who is currently live? Who am I recommending? I guess recommending you to go and watch?
Indiana.
Shut the fuck up. Right. Listen, okay. Before I do that, fuck. Thank you very much for all the support recently. It is great to see you all here chilling out and having fun. Doing things. We're monetized now. That's really great. Yay me and Jenny and all the other shit. Fucking what else? Like and subscribe for more content. I will be back tomorrow. I can't raid out. I'm still not allowed to. I still haven't got permission. No idea why. I don't know why they've given me monetization, but won't let me raid other fucking channels. I'm very fucking confused. Wait, is it in the other tab? Hold on, let me check. Let me check that it's in the other tab. It's not. I can't raid anyone. I don't get this shit. It's very, very fucking frustrating. I don't know. Fuck. I'll work something out at some point. Bestie, I will sit down and you can be like, Beckett, this is how you raid. Okay, this was awesome. Thank you very much. I don't know who the fuck is live. Is Queen Seraphina still live? Let's see. No, she is not. Who the fuck is he? Well, I don't think there's anyone for me to raid. Holy shit. Yeah, no, fuck it. Okay, cool. Well, I've got no recommendations for you. Actually, I do. Go and watch more Cope and Steve videos. Go and watch Xylee Gets Real. Go and watch Now Recording. Go and watch all the things. Oh, there is going to be a Now Recording podcast on all of this, and it should be good. And yeah, that's it. The person you want to raid, and I haven't even got the option to type in. I haven't even got the option for a raid in chat. Okay, so that's kind of where we are. Right, cool.